Hey, good morning. That's the fabulous Stephen Lynch and Courtney J. and Charlie Buckets. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know Buckets was a part of that.
I don't know if that's his last name. With the queer tattoo. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning. You know that joke when you were a kid where you look at somebody and go, does your face hurt?
It's killing me.
It's killing me. Well, yeah, my answer is, yeah, my face hurts. I had a tooth pulled on Monday, and it really has kind of eased into exquisite pain today.
Ouch.
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
really sore, and I'm out of... Uncle Vic left the house. I don't know what happened.
What?
I'm out.
I was hoping he'd pay the kid a visit.
Well, we could talk about it, but hopefully, as they said in MASH, the re-up is sometime today. I hope.
Now, Willie, don't you have access to a different state's
Marijuana?
Edibles?
Honestly, not right now. I am in between. I have a lot of Delta 9 and CBD products right now. I'm going with legal pot. It is not as good.
Here's the thing with me and edibles. You know my... good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy's, I don't know, trying to
changed her hair. Oh, wait a minute. That's not her.
With Peter Frampton. There's Jess Hooker. She's here.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby is here with his Atlanta Braves hat. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom. What was I saying?
You were saying that Christy Lee went to see Peter Frampton last evening,
Right.
Huber Heights. Mr. Frampton on tour. By all means, go see him.
The world's largest community of brick homes.
Huber Heights.
Huber Heights.
But you have
That's
tooth
a true
pain.
thing.
Would a marijuana edible help that kind of thing?
Marijuana edibles, after a small romance with them a couple years ago, I've decided they are not for me.
Yeah, it's not as much pain relief as it'd be psychoactive. And I think the last thing you need is to have a hurt tooth and to think there's a dinosaur in your closet.
And the confusion and, let's see, a minute seems like an hour. I don't need that in my life.
Inside thoughts, outside thoughts.
I don't have any inner monologue. I do, but I don't think I do. And I say things like, did I say that to myself or did I just say that out loud? I say that a lot.
This is well under the influence of cannabis.
Yeah, and then I lay around and stare at my hands.
So
that's
the best
famous
painkiller for you is
whatever you got from that pharmaceutical narcotic family.
category. Okay.
Yeah.
Chick, it's boring, but there might be CBD tinctures. They come in like a little oil with a little, dropper thing, and you put a few under your tongue, and that can help with oral pain, and it can sort of soothe your stomach.
You're a doctor.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
He's almost a doctor.
I went to college for 7 years, studied comedy, but I figured it out.
So, does the laughing make it hurt?
No, the only thing that makes it hurt is if I really think about it, if that makes any
So
sense.
we'll try to distract you with lots of interesting things in the news,
Yeah,
like
there you go.
lab-grown meat is on the way and approved in the USA.
Yummy.
Weird.
It's really interesting. This could be the future.
I think it is the future.
Probably. They don't, this is like lab-grown chicken, so these aren't chickens, but it's chicken cells that are grown in a lab.
We're going to be up to our armpits in cows, but...
It's not my future, yeah.
No,
I'll be out there
skip it.
slaughtering a cow.
I could understand making it illegal to kill cows.
We're a ways away from that.
I would agree, but I said I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it's happening next Tuesday.
I can see rocket cars, too, but it's not going to be anytime soon, okay?
If you're not going to have a conversation with me in a gentlemanly manner, I'll just, all right. Fair enough.
Hey, now you know.
And now I
you
know.
can talk with someone else.
Thank you.
We have two surveys. We have
Survey says.
Hilarious.
The results of the worldwide penis measuring survey are out.
Sick to death of this story. Over it.
Well, there's an addition.
We also
What,
have
width now, girth,
average
colors? I'm
Are
sorry.
you done?
It's my jaw. I'm sorry.
We would like an answer, though. Color involved?
Average breast size worldwide.
Oh, I take back everything. Let's go.
World data.
Talking movies, folks.
Jumblies.
Via country,
Bouncing.
with respect to country, I should say. That's in the news.
All right.
Both of these surveys, I'm extraordinarily skeptical. but
I'm all for labeling people in as many ways as we can.
I think
Stereotypes are there for a reason, folks.
I think German gals have big ones, but is it mainly because of those fun lederhosen that they wear that kind of show off their...
No, they walk around carrying mugs of beer all the time.
You're not too far off.
Push them together.
Yeah.
Like a heaving Frau chest.
Oh, my gosh, man.
That's a phrase, the heaving Frau chest?
I just invented it.
Okay. It could be a good punk band or a racehorse.
Will you stop naming punk bands?
In the clubhouse turn, it's heaving Frau. Never mind.
I heard the Groucho Marx punk band you had in the hallway.
It's true.
Oh, God, I did too.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it anymore.
That's what the guy looked like. What can I say?
And he almost went up to him and told him.
No. The eyebrows. We have sex toys in the news today. And a really interesting thing about what you're allowed to take on an airplane.
All right.
For example,
Should we just start guessing?
antlers.
No antlers, they say.
No. You can take antlers.
Oh, yes on antlers.
Yes. In either a carry-on or a checked bag, depending on the size.
All right.
How could you get antlers on a... Well, yeah, okay, I guess.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to check your carry-on. There's a 10-point buck in the overhead.
No, I don't think you can have the whole critter. Now, I'll just give you one more example. I want you to see if you can figure out what this answer would be. This is from the TSA, by the way.
All right.
Cattle prod, yes or no on an airplane?
You know what? It's probably yes, but I hope it's no.
It's gotta be no,
It's
right?
No, yeah.
Cattle prods are not allowed in carry-on luggage, but can be packed in a checked bag.
Okay, yeah. All right.
There's that great... I'm catching up on The Handmaid's Tale. If you want to get depressed, go watch Handmaid's Tale. But anyway, there's Aunt Lydia carries a cattle prod to herd the handmaids. She's in charge of the handmaids, and Bradley Whitford is one of the commanders who's in charge of the country.
Love him.
And Elizabeth Moss gets shocked with this cattle prod by Aunt Lydia, and she falls down on the stairs, and Bradley Whitford comes by, and she goes, I wonder how many volts is in that thing. That's part of the show, Tom.
Oh. It's the amps that get you, though, right?
Amps are what kills you. Yeah, you can get shocked.
All right. Well, and we'll discover.
And you don't go to the box and unhook a circuit breaker unless it's over 220. Then you go.
Yeah, 110. You can handle 110.
Well, you can handle 110.
You got to let go every now and again.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I get shocked on 110 every morning just to get going.
Yeah, restarts the heart.
Wear some of those rubber gloves. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. None of this advice should be taken
Never.
by anyone under any circumstances. This includes both pain relief, cannabis use, and especially electronics.
I heard on the Bob and
Call
Tom
a
show.
union professional when it comes to that, please. Now, we do have Jess Hooker sitting in.
Ow! See, it hurts right now.
Yeah?
In my eye.
Did you
I don't
poke
know
it?
what I did. No.
It's going to be there a bit.
This
that
is going to
sucks,
go on
man.
all
It's going to
morning.
be such
You mean
a
the
long
constant
day.
interruptions and the whining about yourself?
Yes.
So in other words, it's like Thursday. Okay.
Well.
What else?
See what you did to him?
We
Look at his
can't. We
sales.
can't baby him.
The NBA draft tonight. You guys know that, right? Are you into the NBA draft? Do you
Yes,
care?
sir.
Do you give a crap about the NBA draft?
Not at all.
You know who's going to get drafted tonight?
No.
Can you guess?
Is it, would it be, Vicky
Is
Dubs?
it one of the Thompson boys?
It's the Thompson twins, Tom. That's right. It's the Thompson twins.
There you go.
You like the Thompson
I
twins?
love this song.
Yeah, oh
Do
yeah.
you really?
I love this song. Yeah.
Amen.
Especially when you can hear it.
As you or Thompson. Well, look it up on your little machine.
Mine's
over there.
broken.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. It wasn't working this morning.
He punched it out of anger.
I asked Eddie to come in and fix
This is
it.
my favorite segment on the show. Old guys trying to use technology. Love this segment.
Let me see if it's working now. Hang on a second. Nope.
A multi-million-dollar studio, and you're holding your phone up to the microphone.
It's the connection and it shorts out.
Is this working?
He licked it. He licked the wires.
I keep licking
You
it.
should see him do that to 110 also.
It just gets me going in the morning.
Yeah.
There's your little package
Yeah,
for
this
you.
thing's dead. You're not hearing anything, are you?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
gosh.
But there really are Thompson twins?
Yeah, Amen Thompson is his name. It's not a nickname,
Yeah.
but it's a good nickname.
Yeah.
You see him coming, hey, you better say amen because he's dunking on you. And Asur, A-S-U-R Thompson.
Oh.
They look exactly alike.
Long blonde hair, right?
No, they're darker, about 8 feet tall. Unbelievable.
8 feet tall.
Aren't they of different ethnic heritage?
What do you mean when you say
Oh,
different?
God.
Than us or than each other?
First of all,
Different.
Then us. Yeah!
Thank God for music. Here we go. My warm and tired heart.
Stay with me.
We're not quite there yet. You're doing the Barry Gibb thing way too early.
You stopped it. We were going to get there.
No, but
Well,
I have a picture. I sing just like this guy in the shower. You should hear me. It's amazing.
well, clearly he's on something.
We had an NBA
Well, we'll get to that in just a second.
NBA trade last
I don't know
night.
if apparently this drugs affected your ability to read a watch.
You were talking to me about time.
got a lot of
Wait, every
Okay.
break.
That was
Every
brazen.
break. The only time we were ever on time is when you were in the hospital.
Yeah, we were nailing it.
Almost dead.
And then you came back. We had to get a green light like it's the damn Great
Yeah.
Gatsby.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This light keeps lighting. What's that all about?
Well, right now,
trying to
apparently
talk.
the power's out at the West Egg
100.
because the light's off.
100.
Your sleep number setting is 100.
already said that.
That's a firm mattress. Christy Lee's sleep setting is a crisp, or not so crisp, 45. The idea of the sleep number bed is pretty simple. It's adjustable firmness. It's a simple idea they have perfected, which means that either side of the bed at the touch of a button can be changed. So if you wanted it real firm one night and not so much the next, why would you want to adjust it? So that you get the best sleep. That's what the Sleep Number bed is all about. They last longer than conventional mattresses. They are, once again, adjustable, so everybody's happy. And Sleep Number has got a bunch of other tricks up their sleeves, including stuff that control temperature. You can raise and lower the head of some of these beds. It's really a cool setup. Get the details at your Sleep Number store. Find it at sleepnumber.com/BT show. And by the way, as I speak, the Sleep Number Queen C2 Smart Bed is just $899. That is a $200 saving, and for a limited time, special financing is available. See the store for all the details. You'll only find it at a Sleep Number store. Find it by going to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Tell them the Bob and Tom show sent you. I know I love my Sleep Number bed.
I have a picture
Of my Sleep Number
into
bed.
my wall.
When we come back, we'll
Image of you and me, and we're loving it
the
all.
long-lost Thompson triplet.
Yes.
Look at our life now. Yeah, there were 3 Thompson twins. What the hell's that all
Yeah,
about?
they were triplets. This is the Bob and Tom show.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try it, sweet.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp.
That's it.
Sure, it'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Girl, the food was great, the company even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late, let's just do it on our first date.
Math class is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, young women won't want to take math classes. And I'm just thinking, no, that's stupid. What, are American women that easily influenced? Are they? No, I don't think so. Because if they are, I think Teen Talk Barbie should say things like, sex is fun. I work hard and give my husband my paycheck.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please. And 40 beers.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Was he a good dad?
I don't know. My dad grew up like pre-Oprah Winfrey, so he's like an old school guy. He doesn't know how to like be like, look, son, I love you. You're not doing well in school. Let's work this out.
Right.
Instead, I'd be watching TV, and this is why he would convey that thought. He'd just come walking in and just go, study! and then he would walk out. Like, that was going to motivate me. Like, oh, gee, you know, Dad, I never looked at it that way.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, let me,
Ding, the bell goes off over your head.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Oh, study! See, now
he used to try to train the dog like that. We got this dog. He was like trying to teach him how to sit, and it's like he's starting off calm. Like the first few minutes, he'd just be going, all right, sit. Come on, sit. Sit down. And like literally 5 minutes later, he's just like, you're going to get over there. You're going to sit down. The dog's literally like, you know, walking in circles, peeing on the rug. Like, okay, I don't know what you want, but I know I'm not doing it.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're... Crap.
You feel good about that?
Yeah, that went well.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a goofy show today. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey, chick. It's a goofy show every day, but especially there's Josh Arnold.
Hey.
And Josh Arnold got me a gift, Tom. You're going to be so excited. There's Ace Cosby.
I brought you some taffy.
There's Willie Griswold.
There you go.
I'm Chick McGee. See, taffy because of my teeth.
You've got a...
Yeah.
He wants you to feel pain.
You've got a bunch of stitches in your mouth. And
let's give Chick a gift day is what it is from Jesus Villalobos.
Oh, good man, good man.
He sent me a soup Nazi. What are these Funko Pops? What are they called?
Yeah, the Funko Pops.
It's like a little mini statue with a gigantic head.
Yeah,
if you're not a Seinfeld fan, soup Nazi is a very confusing term.
That's exactly right. Yeah, but that's who he is. On the his name.
Yev Kassem. Is that
Yev Kassem?
In the finale, I remember they bring him into the court.
So it's just a small thank you from a very appreciative fan. Jesus says, "Thank you for putting a smile on my face through some tough times." I told you I'm doing good.
So we got the nudes.
Yeah.
and Tom,
Jesus, more nudes to come tomorrow. Me.
Ooh. Josh got me a gift. Washington Commanders coaster set.
Wow.
In a lovely decorative barrel.
Well, let me see. I'll flip them over so I can see the.
Yeah, you take the coaster out
there's
there.
The barrel, and then of course you slip a coaster out, and then you.
Is there a logo on that?
Yeah.
You know what? Those coasters are too small, aren't they?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they're tiny.
Are they for shot glasses?
Yeah, or like the base of a Pilsner glass, but nothing else really.
Well, here's a cup, and no, it accommodates a cup.
Yeah, you want a little more room.
Just barely.
I mean, Josh, at a season, that must have run you like $22, $23.
I believe it was. Actually, I don't remember how much. It was months ago. I've had that. I've been sitting on that thing for a while, and I got Ace one. Because your favorite team is the Oakland or the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what they sent me?
What?
The Ravens. Anybody here a Ravens fan? No. I have one of those.
Oh, handy.
So anyway, I got you that. But it was one of those Instagram ads between stories.
They get you. They get me. I got sunglasses yesterday. I got a hat Tuesday.
Oh, you got to stop.
Yeah, I got a baseball jersey Monday.
They're getting you every day.
And the thing is, the more you buy it, they know exactly what you like. Dude, I am a fool. Facebook has my info. Meta has my credit card. It's done.
They know that they could send you stuff just randomly, and you would think, oh, I guess I ordered this. And you'd owe them money, Tom, is my point.
Yeah. I knew someone who had a grandma who became addicted to one of those shopping TV channels.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And they eventually discovered that she had a storage, like a garage at one of those storage places.
Wow.
She was, I forget what, I think it was dining wear or something. It was some phony collectible thing that they'd BS'd out of. And they get suckers like that who watch it all day long.
They do.
Oh, here's the latest cup from this is the 9,000th cup in honor of Flag Day. And some old lady's got them all. And
it's an addiction. They can't, their brain, something happens chemically with the brain.
One time when I moved to Chicago, me and my friend Mark were hanging out watching TV at 2 in the morning, and there was an infomercial showing this knife set, and it was 200 tactical knives that you could buy, and then it also came with a little kitchen knife set, and the price just kept dropping. We started, it was 500, then it was 400, then it was 300.
You're starting to lose money.
It got down to 250, and we couldn't turn down the deal. And like a month later, he's like this improviser with 2 girl roommates, and he gets 200 tactical knives sent to him in a duffel bag.
The girls were like, oh, that's cool. We're moving out.
Your dad's looking for knives now.
He's on a list.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I found one, by the way.
Oh, really?
Go Cutco.
Yeah, my little girl is at camp.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
And it's a special day camp. They're outdoors all day long, no phones.
You have a list of things you have to get, right?
Well, no, she's learning to carve.
Oh, that's nice.
And so she's...
no motor cars,
Yes.
not a
learning to
single
whittle.
luxury.
Whittle, sorry. Yeah.
Right,
But anyway, so she came home a couple days ago and wanted to go get a knife.
Yeah.
So we went knife shopping, couldn't find, but we found one yesterday. So
Oh, good.
we're all set.
Fun.
So she can do what I did when I was 10 and slice off her knuckle. But they sewed it back on, as you can see. We're going to visit the sports page with Chick McGee. Coming up later today, comedian Al Jackson will be joining us. But right now,
this email from a listener. I saw Miss Lee in the wild at the Peter Frampton show last night. Said, hi, Christy. And this is all it says. She snubbed me.
Oh, she
classic
did.
Christy. She's
No, I
very
bet
rude.
she didn't hear him.
Yeah, that's John from Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah, there's no way she heard him.
No.
No. I know, Christy. When
What if he writes back, no, we locked eyes, and she just walked away?
When Peter Frampton's anywhere in the vicinity, she's concentrating on Pete. That's the problem. That's absolutely the problem.
Well, she is the hallway bully here, so that doesn't shock me that she's a hallway
She
bully
shoves
elsewhere.
people in the hallway.
Out of the way, punk.
She blew Chick off in the hallway.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her because she's going to the Frampton and she's leaving yesterday. I go, hey, tell Peter I read his book and I left. Yeah, she kept going. Yeah, whatever, and kept walking.
yeah, she's a busy gal.
She is busy.
Yeah, if she'd have done that to you, the world would have stopped.
I know I would never have bothered acknowledging that she was talking.
You're a busy gal
It's
too.
preventive ignoring.
We do that with you, actually.
That's fine.
2 people with knowledge of the deal say the Washington Wizards have agreed to trade center Kristaps Porzingis, who's 8 feet tall, to the Celtics as part of a 3-team trade that also includes Celtics trading Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart
Shipping off to Boston, huh?
to the Memphis Grizzlies. The person spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. The deal also includes the Grizzlies acquiring Smart from Boston in exchange for a first-round draft pick in the 23 and 24 NBA drafts. Of course, tonight's the draft. You want to hear who's going to go first, Tom? We need a song for this, Pat.
Okay.
Number 1 draft pick, Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
He's
been drafted.
Wembanyama is 8 feet tall. And then these are just predictions, Tom. Number 2 is Scoot Henderson.
Oh, great nickname.
Great nickname to the Hornets.
He's got worms. That's why he's always scooting.
He scoots on the carpet.
Yes. A little butt scoot action.
And then our favorite, quickly becoming our new favorite NBA players, the Thompson twins, Amen Thompson and Osser Thompson. Amen could go to the Rockets at pick number 4. And then Osser Thompson projected to go with pick number 7 to the Indiana Pacers. So we'll see what happens there.
And Tom, just in case you were just second-guessing what we're doing, we are speculating on the NBA draft.
Sorry, I'm so bored that I'm reading something else.
I think it's cool, these twins. Because have you ever met a pair of identical twins and one is born like 4 minutes before the other and they hold it over the other guy forever? I imagine these two twins getting drafted. If I'm 4th and you're 7th, kick rocks, dude. You fool. I'm the greatest.
Okay, I've got something to get your attention back. You know the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
I'm a big fan. I've driven
Frankmobile, please.
Well, what do you see there, Tom?
Oh,
some kind of truck.
It is, yeah.
Can you tell what that is, Tom?
Not from this. You're too far away. It looks
Still.
like an RV of some sort. What's on top of it?
It's a toilet truck, Tom.
That is a driving toilet bowl, but it's backwards.
It's a rolling
So the
toilet.
tank is at the front of the truck, and the bowl is the back.
A Toto-mobile?
No, that's not right. The tank is at the back.
Oh, I'm sorry, the way the picture looked.
There are the headlights in the front.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's
See,
a
if
weird.
you were a giant, you sit down there to take a crap, and the headlights would be right behind.
Yeah, sorry, chick, you're right. It's just a weird.
Oh,
picture.
I see.
It's a weird picture.
That's a very tall vehicle. Can it go anywhere? Looks like it's about 20 feet high.
It's what I do. I panicked. I saw you losing interest, and I yelled toilet, and you come right back. So that's all I know.
Wait, well, is there poop in it? Just say yes. Say yes.
Yes.
That's Tom. Yeah.
The emails from Chris. It says it's not the Wienermobile, but I bet Tom will talk about it. It's the toilet truck.
The toilet truck.
All pro toilet.
A dump truck.
Nice.
Potty van.
How about a potty van?
So I don't understand. Where does it go? Is it for some manufacturer that they're...
Chick, good try.
Yeah, you know.
See, he doesn't want to play, and then I'll. Boy, hey, dear, check this morning. I couldn't reach.
I couldn't read.
Why don't you go to Pat for a song? Leave me alone. How about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, Pat.
There we go.
Since we have Ms. Hooker here.
Yes.
Perhaps.
How much has she missed? She's missed all these great songs that Pat's been playing.
My God.
Well, last week, Jess was in here, and she was kind enough to help out with the Big Green Egg fellas making the beer can chicken.
Okay, that's a
that
guitar.
song?
And
Okay.
I love this.
Chick.
You did a very nice tribute to cooking with alcohol.
Yeah.
And you've done your share of that. We're gonna. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I like a beer can chicken, pasta with vodka sauce. I like a Jack Daniels rubbing my ribs and a Marsala demi-gloss. I like my brats cooked in beer and my Coca van with extra wine. Bananas Foster loaded with rum and I'm feeling fine. Some mornings are a little rough and I like to cut out the middle man. I'll have some beer can chicken, hold the chicken, hand me the can. Yeah!
He's got a problem.
He's in a program.
Vodka on my cornflakes.
I'm going to meetings.
That's a nice song, Pat. Thank you very much. You missed a whole bunch of... We'll get some other songs on for you.
That song reminds me of the new TikTok trend that's going around. It's called Martini pasta. So it's like have you seen this? No. The dry martini pasta with so you use vermouth and vodka and olives and you use like spaghettini or something, thin pasta.
Boy, spaghettini sounds like an insult, doesn't it?
Oh, look at this spaghettini over here. Nice shorts.
And nice boots.
Hello, spaghettini.
What did I do, you guys?
It's just angel hair pasta.
I just
Do
want
you
to
say spag for sure?
Look at this spag sitting here.
This guy coming from the fancy hospital.
That's a very offensive, Joshi.
So I'm sorry, what is spaghettini? Forgive me.
It's a dry martini pasta. It's a new TikTok trend recipe going around where it's.
So is it spaghetti with
with
booze in it?
With a dry martini,
it's got to taste
sauce.
awful.
No, they say it's delicious.
Now the great taste of gin with ruining the great taste of spaghetti.
They recommend a vodka martini instead of the gin.
Because it's
Interesting.
Yeah.
So is the booze still in it, or does it get cooked out?
It usually gets cooked out, but yeah, you're going to taste a little bit of it. You always do in any vodka sauce.
Is it like a creamy vodka sauce thing, or is it
No,
just...
it's not. It's not. It's very much like a like an olive oil lemon base with some vodka vermouth. Yeah.
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Pass. Next.
Won't be making that. Never mind.
No, bake. That's fine. You can make it.
We don't want no spaghettini in here.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys are being so discriminating to my opinion.
You know, in England, a spag is a cigar.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. The one I was going to say is so much more offensive.
Yeah. Don't say it. Just chill out over there.
Why are you looking at me like I'm going to do something magical? I know what I'll do. I'll do a story that you gave me, so you'll pay attention.
No, that's okay. No, you can do the big giant toilet truck.
NFL agent Drew.
You know, the toilet truck, if it stalls, you know how you get it?
Oh, he
First off, if it stalls is a joke. But next,
You know how you get it started?
How?
You just jiggle the big hand.
See, now he's
why does that work, by the way?
I don't know if it does.
Yes, it kind of resets the seal. Okay, I'm sorry. Chick McGee's at the sports desk.
Yeah, we'll have more sports coming up.
NBA draft.
Yeah, NBA draft. Leave me alone. You've sucked the will to live out of me.
Willie's the biggest NBA fan of the room.
I think Chick's pretty good, right?
I keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
But I don't like to say anything because you'll start asking me questions. Now, what's the circumference of that basketball? Can you run that down for me real quick? And why 10 feet? Why did they settle on 10 feet?
Speaking of basketballs,
big basketball.
Speaking of basketballs,
so funny.
There's a great charity out there that's called the Dropping Dimes Foundation that helps out aging ABA players, and they are there's a special charity that is selling ABA basketballs. If you're looking for a great gift for somebody, there's one. Willie's got
Those
one
are
right there.
gorgeous.
These are beautiful, officially sanctioned basketballs. The red, white, and blue basketballs from back in the day. I've got coffee here. Don't spill it.
Yeah, Willie's attempting to spin the ball in his finger.
I left here at 5:30 this morning to buy a nice tea.
I come here, I go home, I sleep for 5 minutes. I wake up, I come back to the studio before I've left.
And I do my homework before I go to work.
Just you have a wet bag full of
We've got to start
human manure. I can throw it in.
Yeah, we got
human manure.
If you want a really cool gift for somebody, these are beautiful ABA basketballs, and it's a benefit for the Dropping Dimes Foundation, helping out some of the great men who are responsible for today's NBA because they were part of the great ABA back in the day. So it's at Lana Sports, L-A-N-E. It's a great charity. If you're looking for a really cool thing, once again.
L-A-N-A, right?
Yeah, L-A-N-A Sports.
That was Natalie Wood's sister, Lana Wood.
He's right. Lana was her sister. And she was one of the James Bond. Wasn't she like Plenty O'Toole or something?
Remember that horrible joke?
Some subtle.
What wood doesn't float? Natalie Wood. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that was a horrible joke. All right.
Hey, isn't it time for you to go home? That's what I'm thinking about anyway, and locking myself down in my compound because I have the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system called SimpliSafe, the best home security of 2023 by U.S. News and World Report.
On a day like today, you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to believe what Chick says. So read the 50,000 reviews of SimpliSafe.
How about this? SimpliSafe has the brand new 2-in-1 smoke and carbon monoxide detector. Next generation hazard detection distinguishes between fire and cooking smoke, so your home is protected and you get far fewer false alarms. And SimpliSafe is easy to set up yourself, or you can have a certified technician install it for you. And SimpliSafe's 24/7 professional monitoring service, trained agents ready to respond in any emergency, dispatching police, firefighters, EMTs to your door, even if you're on vacay or you can't be reached. And right now, we have a deal for you. Get 20% off your new system when you sign up for interactive monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com today. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
And this is the real Tom talking. I was talking to this fireman friend of mine. Very important, even if you have an all-electric home, to have those carbon monoxide detectors, because people with these contemporary cars, they don't realize the cars are running, and they leave them in the garage going, and the next thing you know, they got a big problem. So please do that, okay? And SimpliSafe, of course, has those great units that do carbon monoxide and smoke detection. SimpliSafeTom.com. Thank you very much. We want to save all of our listeners, including you. Thank you very much for listening. When we come back, we have apparently more sports. I believe we have the NFL in the news with a shark, a living shark. Also, we have the following headline: sex, orgasm, sleep. Okay, in that order.
You'll be cheering for the shark when you hear the story.
I completely concur. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8.
You might hear bits of conversation as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone or a tiff at the next table. Most washed by and not remembered. But one evening last December, I passed two women talking by the front door of my hotel. I stopped and thanked them by the curb the moment that I heard their words, and said it was the finest line of eavesdrop I'd ever overheard. Their words stuck inside my head, so I wrote down the words they said. And with a hotel pen, I wrote then they had to taser her again. 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? They zapped her once. She improvised a twitchy breakdance jazzercise. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. These swirling words did not relent, speculating about this incident, and it's gonna drive me crazy, wondering what went wrong. Were there warrants unresolved? How much alcohol was involved? And did her stepson remember to return to the trailer the next day to feed her snake? 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? Her hair, it spiked. She spilled her bong. They upped the volts. She soiled her thong. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. No, she didn't catch the drift, 'cause then they had to taser her again.
Haywood Banks. Somebody go back and feed the snake.
That's a bad day.
Boy, soiling a thong is a bad day. Ooh, not a lot of room.
Well, you know what?
Not a lot of room to catch anything.
Right? Yeah.
This song isn't hard to do.
Yeah. Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold to Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold to Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
ChewWorks rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. ChewWorks collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. ChewWorks.com.
All right, dear. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you.
I totally agree. Ha, 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 ha.
If the top of your head is bushy and gray, hair color is not your problem. Remove that hatchet from your skull. Say hello to your Sarah Bella.
Oh, dear, you've got a little gravy on your blouse from dinner.
Oh, honey, that's not gravy. That's part of my frontal lobe.
Ha, 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 ha.
Just for morons. From Frigamall Industries. Ask for it by name.
What the hell?
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
There are water shortages in Nairobi after floods tore through a dam. Apparently, someone aggravated the god of irony. 5 ounces of crack cocaine were found in a toddler's diaper. Cops became suspicious when the combination of the two smells made the drug dog pee himself with excitement.
Yeah, dogs love diapers.
They
That's
do.
true.
Corporate sponsors are finally signing up with the International Gay Rodeo Association. The odd thing about a gay rodeo, after the long weekend, you never know exactly why your ass is sore.
Really? Comedian Greg Hahn is here with us.
I love going on dates. You get to go to the girl's place and meet her pets. They always have cats. It's always cats. It's never anything cool like a wild dingo or Wolverine. It's never a venomous duck or a bat.
Venomous
You never
duck.
get like a porcupine. It's usually usually 2 cats. Like a little one she just rescued from the trash 10 seconds ago. Just got run over by a train or something. Still has leaves stuck to its rear end. It's bulimic and anemic. Then the girl's gonna tell you like the story how she met the cat. Oh, I put some milk out on Tuesday. She drank all the milk and came back on Wednesday. That's a beautiful story. Take your top off.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For the show is Saturday. Oh.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a mess, but we're having a good time. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Haven't had a weird show in a while. I like this.
I'm Chick McGee with a true tale from the green room. And here's Tom Griswold. So I'm in the green room, minding my own business. And Josh and what's the guy who plays guitar? What's his name?
Godwin.
Pat Godwin. So they're talking about how they woke up this morning. And let me tell you something. If you haven't wanted to run out into traffic, stand around and listen to Pat and Josh talk about their sleeping habits.
How did you wake up this morning?
So
Josh?
anyway,
other than alone and sticky.
Well, Josh. Well, Tom, it's interesting. Josh woke up with an hour yet before he had to get up, so he fell back asleep, and he fell back asleep pretty well, evidently. And then Godwin, his alarm went off, and his alarm was under his pillow, and he didn't know what was going on.
I should have known.
We were having a conversation.
As you and I were talking, Chick was in there, quiet, and in a little, for a split second in my head, I went, oh, Chick's not giving us a hard time about that.
Something was
It
wrong.
was the stupidest damn thing I've ever heard in my life.
Did anything interesting happen?
The green room cut up wasn't cutting up.
I heard this buzzing. I thought, what the hell's that? It's my alarm. Oh, it's my phone under my pillow. I couldn't believe it. And,
What's the most interesting story you have about ever waking up? Anything unusual?
Woke up in a lawn one time.
Yeah, that's always a special. I've only done it once.
17.
Once for you?
Yeah, my friend's mom was poking me with his driver, like his golf driver. Are you okay? Are you okay? Get inside.
Luckily, I woke up in somebody's lawn, and no one saw me. I was able just to slink off. A buddy of mine threw up in a lawn, fell asleep right next to it, and what woke him up was the family coming out going to church.
oh, that's nice.
I bet they prayed extra hard today that doesn't happen to their kids. I felt like I got a couple. One of them, I was asleep, and at the time I lived on a small lake. Mm-hmm. And I woke up and I noticed that the wall was sort of reddish. Thought, this is weird. And I got up and looked out the window, and across the lake there was a house completely on fire.
Oh no!
So that was weird.
Yeah, that's a weird way to wake up.
I woke up after open heart surgery one time, and these people are like, there's alarms going off, and
they were trying to save your life.
And I'm sorry, Tom, I pulled through, okay?
Ace?
I woke up from a dead sleep. Must have been dreaming about this, but I woke up and thinking I was missing my flight to Turks and Caicos, which I
of course, so you say.
Got up, ran to my safety to the passport, and I'm like, why would I go to Turks and Caicos?
How weird.
That is weird.
This is recently?
A couple years ago.
Okay. Mr. Godwin, any unusual wake-up stories?
Yeah, in jail.
There we go. We have a winner.
Yeah.
What is that, Mecklenburg County?
Yeah, Mecklenburg County Jail, 14 hours, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you were able to sleep in the jail?
No, I'm kidding. I did not sleep.
Changes a man.
It does. Makes you hard.
Did they give you a suit to wear? Did they give you like the whole
No, I
outfit?
thought I was going to get the orange jumpsuit, but I did not. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you sound like you're bummed out about it.
Well,
there's a story there that he told me once.
Yeah, it's long, and chick won't like it.
I heard this buzz, and I thought, what's that? Well, my phone's under my pillow.
Okay. Jess, any great wake-up stories?
Yeah, I woke up. I was
Having a baby, maybe?
No. I was awake through all those. So my dad got divorced, and I stayed friends with my stepsister, and I was over at my dad's ex-wife's house. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep.
So we get super high.
Nice.
And we get into a fight in front of the refrigerator because she said, you can't eat or you're going to lose your high. And so we wrestle it out to the point.
Wrestle it out.
So we do, and then I just fall asleep. I just pass out there in front of the refrigerator, and I wake up to my ex-stepmom, my dad's ex-wife, kicking me and going, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "Where is Jessie?" And she goes, "She had to go to work. She left you here." And she left me there. And I said, "I need a ride home. You have to drive me home." She left me there.
Did you ever get to eat?
No, I didn't.
What the hell? I hate Jessie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those are our wake-up stories. Oh, God, no.
Oh, good. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob Tom is Rick.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
You guys have a weird show there a little bit today?
Yeah. How did you wake up, Rick?
It sounds way weird on this end a little bit.
Okay, good.
I figured out this bit goes a little bit.
I'll tell you this. I love it when Rick calls.
It's been a while.
And it's been a while.
Apparently, Rick forgot how to do it. I don't know. I can't help you, Rick.
It sounds weird on his end.
A little bit. So the moral of the story is don't go into the green room and Mr. Godwin and Mr. Arnold are talking.
Having a conversation.
Well, Chip's annoyed by people being friendly.
Yeah,
I am.
He doesn't care for kindness.
No.
He doesn't care for small talk.
No.
He doesn't care for Pat and I.
And that had all of that right there.
So I'm sorry. So what was interesting about the way you woke up today?
All I said, the way this started was Pat and I, we like to go in the green room where...
I woke up early and I had an hour to sleep yet. I fell back to sleep.
And all I said was, man, I was mad when the alarm went off today.
That's all he said.
And Pat goes, me too. And then we... And he goes, yeah, normally the alarm doesn't wake me up. Normally I get up before. I go, same here.
Wow. And funny enough, this conversation about waking me up is making me want to go to sleep.
Well, we were in the green room.
All of a sudden, I'm a genius.
Yes.
Okay.
Pat, I enjoy and I need our green room time because I have to leave this room during commercials. Otherwise, all I hear about is, did you hear who died? I did. But he deserved it. I know. Always a big a-hole. By the way, doesn't joy bother you? It sure does. So I like to go in the green room.
Well, Christy's not here with our death report.
We did not get the death report.
Christy's not here. She's the angel of death.
Oh, did you hear who died? And weirdly, she has a smile on her face. And inevitably, Tom goes, finally. I hated that person.
Josh,
every day.
I didn't know we were saying true things on the air.
So I like to go to the green room where Pat and I can talk about things like cereal.
Yep.
Yes. Waking up and
nice.
Look at the birds in the park.
Well, you guys have a lot in common. You both woke up alone and sticky. Is that sports?
More sports coming up, including we all keep your fingers crossed. Drew Rosenhaus might get eaten by a shark. Well, I'll tell you about it.
Okay, famous agent. Also,
people know who Drew is.
Was looking something up, and I stumbled upon a story we did a couple years ago. Does anybody remember the guy Mao Sugiyama?
Nope.
No.
He is a artist in Japan.
Okay.
And he's famous for something he did once. Okay, we'll get to that coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our...
Joining us in the Napa Auto Parts Studios in the special annex to my right and behind Josh. Scoot over there, Josh. Yes.
This is the new,
they're here.
This is the new
I know.
lighter thing. So
It's, doing your phone, yes. We have Donnie Baker along with the Pork Pistols.
Hey, boys.
Donnie Baker on tour right now. Donnie, entrepreneur. Donnie, famous for his koozies and other semi-legal merchandise.
Paraphernalia.
Donnie, I like your wolf T-shirt with the wolf wearing a nice Santa cap.
Yeah, Miss Santa Wolf. I still got my boat for sale too, Tom, if you can mention that.
Okay, now, you know that Morgan Freeman's selling his boat, so you're up against Mr.
Yeah, I appreciate him boat blocking me like everybody else.
He's boat blocking?
I've got another, now a neighbor, 4 lots down, selling his boat, $500 less than my boat.
Uh-oh.
And he don't even have an outboard motor on his. Mine's got an Evinrude's, if you can mention that when you plug it. He don't even have an outboard. He's got an inbred motor, which runs good, but his sister has to start it. So, how can I compete with that? You know, I'm on Craigslist. He's got a whole budget to advertise on Ancestry.com. So, of course, he's got
that sounds great. I'm surprised you have an Evinrude. I thought you'd be more of a Johnson guy.
Nope, got an Evinrude. Stick the governor off it, though. It's a beast on water.
So I'm sorry that you're getting yacht blocked, but we need to get to the band here. Once again, can you introduce the fellas in the band?
Yeah, on bass, I got Todd Boner. And then on lead guitar, my best friend ever, Scotty Winkler. And on drums, we got Dusty Privet. So this is our band. We're the Pork Pistols. We started off as Dirt Nickel years ago. And then Boner quit, and we came Mucus Plug. And then that didn't last, and Scotty got on the pills, and then we was Turtles with the D. Now, see, we're done with Christian rock. What we're doing here is so much different.
Well, now, Donnie, I know we have time for a couple more tunes here. Is this your new original one? What are we playing?
This is a new original tape I wrote. It sort of ties into Thanksgiving. Because, you know, this is really the only time of year starting mixing stuff in your meals. Nobody really sits down with 4 or 5 side dishes when they go out, to wherever they're eating. This is like home-style stuff like the Pilgrims did. But it can sometimes shock your system. And that's what this tape's about, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. And I'll start this one, Dusty. This sounds like my boat when I start my boat. Okay? And we do this one because Motley Crue pissed out and quit, so somebody's got to sing our tapes good. Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Always travel with Febreze. Got one in the chamber, give it a squeeze. I swear to God it was a shart. Oh, I hope it ain't. Oh no, I'm laying paint. Yeah, I gambled on a fart, won a liquid dart. Said, oh no, payday. Oh, yeah. I got skid marks when I left it in park. Said, oh no, mayday.
Yeah.
Are they strictly a one-pecker bird?
I hope so.
Well, the one in the face, I mean.
It's under their neck, yeah.
I'm a therapist.
It is not under their neck.
Well, they're peckers on their face. I thought.
Are they a one? They don't have an exterior? I should have asked the doctor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all interior. Yeah, it's under their left wing.
But that information.
Well, smart guy, where is it? Do male chickens have a?
They're called roosters.
Even chickens do it doggy style, I believe.
Yeah.
I think everyone does except for humans.
Right.
Yeah. They're not in the missionary position.
We do it face to face to cause guilt.
Is that what it is?
And if that's not on the quotes page by 10, I'm leaving.
I see.
Look at me!
Turn around and look at me!
Look at me! Don't shut your eyes. You look at me. Hey!
This is me. This is not someone else.
No, it's not.
You're thinking it was someone else.
No, sir.
I don't know if you remember this, but Pat has a tattoo on his arm that used to have his girlfriend's name on it, and then when they broke up, and she had a couple kids, didn't she?
She has a couple kids now.
Yeah, I mean,
not what I mean.
No, but I mean, she has since left you and moved on.
She has a baby girl and
According
a baby
to
boy.
Greg Hahn, she's just trying to make you jealous.
I am not coming back.
Do you know that we've only been broken up 2.5 years, and she has her second baby?
Only.
You got her name tattooed on your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Never a good idea.
And one day...
I should have put it on my ass.
One day we got talking about it, and you actually have had it covered up. Well, you refer to it as a tribal symbol. Now, did she have your name tattooed anywhere?
On her ankle, yeah.
What'd she do about that?
Cut her leg off.
Wow.
She really hated you.
That's called coyote.
Yikes.
Wow.
Well,
hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're
Mr. Foxworthy, Saturday night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Christy Lee taking a day. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Talking about weird ways to wake up.
Yeah.
Josh woke up on somebody's lawn.
Yeah. Willie has too.
Yeah. Jess Hooker woke up in front of somebody's refrigerator.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
Her ex-stepmom.
Very weird. This comes to us from Cody in Cincinnati.
How about them Reds, Cody?
I sleep with a 2-liter jug of water next to my bed.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream I was a plumber and that the pipes had busted, covering me with water. I woke up to find myself pouring water all over myself. That's weird.
Can I tell you something incredibly lame? The other night I was having a dream and I was using my phone, and then I woke up and I was pushing my hand, no phone in hand, but I was like swiping as if I was using my phone.
Oh.
I got to get rid of that thing. It's literally ruining my sleep.
Yeah.
Do you sleep with it in your bed?
No, it's on the it's away. It's on the bedside table. I can't do it in the bed. I can't even look at it before bed anymore. That's
good. You shouldn't.
It's ruining my life, and I think all of our lives probably.
Yep.
Yeah, especially while driving.
Yeah, that's no good.
Well, how else am I supposed to watch Terminator 2? I mean, come on. You got to make decisions in this life.
Chick McGee's at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk.
Here we go. NFL agent Drew Rosenhaus is being criticized after a video of him grabbing the tail of a large shark has been released. While on a fishing trip with Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Rosenhaus decided to swim up to a shark, grab its tail, and wrestle it in the water.
Idiot.
Rosenhaus posted the encounter on Twitter with the caption, "Went fishing with Cheetah today." At Cheetah is Tyreek Hill's anyway. And decided to get up close to this dusky shark. The video went viral. Social media users criticizing Rosenhaus for harassing the animal. Dr. Chris Lowe, director of Shark Lab at Cal State, told USA Today that the video is a bad example of things you should not do if you don't have the expertise. He said the incident could have turned disastrous had the shark been a healthy shark, implying the shark was sick.
If you see it, the shark is kind of rolling up on its belly. It's sick. It's either...
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's not moving.
And the shark is big enough that it could have turned around and lopped off his hand.
Oh.
The shark looks like it's, 8 feet long or
yeah.
something?
Awful.
So, yeah, dumb move.
Yeah, so there's dumb Drew.
Maybe he figured it would be okay, professional courtesy.
Oh, he's an NFL agent. Oh. And the shark.
Gotcha.
Good try.
Professional. You got a good try from A's. How's that feel? How's that taste?
Well, anyway, you get a lot of blowback in the NFL for fighting a shark. No, fighting your girlfriend or your wife, usually not much of it. No one seems to.
Wow, I didn't think that could get any worse. Hello, Bob and Tom show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
I'm good. Maybe that NFL agent get lucky and that shark will only take 30%. Hey, I heard you guys talking about weird wake-up stories.
Yeah.
I got one.
What's that?
You ever doze off while tugging yourself, only to wake up and find sleep in your eye?
Oh, Donnie.
I gotta go.
Okay, thank you. Very helpful.
And that's sports, Tom.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Jess Hooker.
New research finds that sexual activity that leads to orgasm improves sleep.
I hope nobody paid for this study. We all...
Study participants felt that partnered sex and masturbation with orgasm reduced how long it took to fall asleep and increased sleep quality.
Yeah.
However, partnered sex and masturbation without orgasm appeared to increase the time it took to fall asleep and decreased sleep quality.
There's something I don't understand. What is partnered sex?
It's with another person.
What? Huh? You can do that?
Yeah.
Huh.
And not pay for it? Yeah.
Oh. At two, okay.
Wow.
If you're working and you're not getting the job done, then it affects your sleep negatively?
Yeah, if you don't finish.
Oh.
That's the
sad.
claim.
That makes sense, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Have you ever started masturbating and not completed?
Yes.
Really?
Took an Adderall at 5 p.m., can't sleep at 11:30. Yeah, for sure.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Sometimes I go, what am I doing? And I get up and
I got to finish my grocery shopping.
Yeah, I go clean the garage or whatever.
Do you wash your hands first?
I can't stand here. I can't stand here in the candy aisle all day. I have to.
These kids must all be in school.
Ooh. Okay. Boy, that built.
Yeah, I really did get
Here I am publicly masturbating.
Right,
now it's because I'm in the candy aisle. Right. And I'm not just in the candy aisle from the candy, I'm waiting for the children.
That's pretty much how that was diagrammed. Yeah.
Thank you. That was really awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, really awful.
Sorry. Very, very, very sorry. Why were we talking about slurping yesterday?
You wanted Josh's best slurp. Yeah.
I don't know why you did. It didn't make sense.
I think you didn't think that Josh slurped very good. Was that what it was?
Yeah, but I don't know why it started in the first place.
Did you slurp your tea?
No.
Spaghetti?
I have been known to do that.
Yeah.
Well, we got this this interesting letter from a proud Navy dad. Jay writes, I was listening to the show. You started talking about slurping spaghetti. Oh, that's right.
I just said that.
Yeah, we referenced the.
Is my mic on?
The dog.
I hear my voice.
Yeah, and I've got my earphones set so the frequency of your voice is negated. I was flying to Okinawa to celebrate my daughter's birthday.
Oh, where's that, Japan?
Konnichiwa.
On the 14-hour flight from Dallas to Tokyo, a meal was served with noodles. This was on Japan Airlines. 90% of the people on board were Asian. As the meal was served, everyone around me opened up the noodles and began slurping.
That's how they're eating, yes.
Loudly.
Yeah.
Yes.
They enjoy it.
I was quietly eating as the other passengers around me were slurping. I was surrounded by 360 degrees of slurping. All I could think of was my parents getting furious at me and my sister if we ever did this.
Right.
I found the whole thing funny, as slurping noodles in Japan apparently completely acceptable.
Encouraged. Yeah.
It's like a compliment to the chef.
A compliment, and they say that you get more flavor. Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm of the mind that while you're enjoying your dinner, someone telling you that you're eating poorly, that your mouth is open, that you're slurping too loud, that's way more rude than whatever you could be doing. Let me enjoy my meal, you jerk.
I disagree. Have you heard your father eating?
Do we know if Willie eats like Tom does?
It's not great. I eat like the food's going somewhere. Okay. I got an Italian beef. I'm putting it in the gravy, and someone's.
Yeah, I've had dinner with you and lunch with you. I don't remember ever being grossed out.
There might be stepmothers or sister-in-laws
that
get a little vocal.
I do remember an urgency, though, when you were eating. Oh, go ahead.
In a confined space like a plane, wouldn't the slurping result in some sprayish,
Yeah, like, can you feel the spray of the person's noodles next to you?
Yeah.
I got noodles on a plane recently, and I was like, "What? I know. It was weird." And
what are you flying Dubai Air? What are you doing?
No, it was the Denver flight. For some reason, they had food, and the noodles were on the plane, and it was just weird. I didn't get it the whole time.
Just like buttered noodles?
Yeah, it was like a cold, sweet chili noodle with cold beef. It was gross, but I ate all of it.
And there wasn't enough.
Oh,
I see. What's our next project in the world of cooking, Miss Hooker?
Well, not the martini pasta.
No, you can do that. I didn't mean to put it down.
No, it's okay. Did you guys talk about horseshoe sandwiches yesterday?
I did,
Or at
yeah.
some point?
There was a restaurant in St. Louis that would make horseshoes. And apparently, I've been told that places... there's still a place that...
What is the horseshoe sandwich again?
It's just a mound of fries with an open-faced cheeseburger on it, and it's all drenched in, like...
cheese sauce.
Yeah, cheese sauce.
Yeah, it's really a non-thing.
So why is it called horseshoe?
I don't know why they call it horseshoe.
It's something, it originated in Springfield, Illinois. Trust me, I've been told all about it.
Oh, okay.
Everybody wants you guys to have a true horseshoe sandwich.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, we'll hurt, but yeah.
We can tie in these two stories very quickly.
Okay.
Headline, man cooks and serves own genitals at banquet in Tokyo.
Oh.
Tom.
Self-styled artist in Japan cooked and served his own genitals.
No.
Yes.
Mr. Mau Sugiyama announced on Twitter, I am offering my male genitals as a meal for 100,000 yen, which is slightly less than $1,000 American.
What? That's so low.
Yeah. A few days after his 22nd birthday, he had his genitalia surgically removed.
Oh.
On April 13th, 5 diners cooked the, this is almost too hard to read, various components of his genital area.
Dong?
Garnished with button mushrooms and parsley.
Ah, isn't that lovely?
Apparently, the banquet was legal. There is no law against cannibalism in Japan.
Pardon me, I ordered mine with no nuts. I guess you couldn't go back for seconds.
It says 5 of the 6 diners who paid $250 a plate sat down to the dinner. The 6th person was a no-show.
Yikes.
You know what? I'm not feeling like penis tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go.
Does anybody have a nut allergy?
This is crazy. Did the guy watch them? Because we had a story where the guy cut off his own and paid a guy to eat it because that was what he wanted. It was a sexual thing, which I guess you enjoy, like
once.
You said. One time.
The Bobbit buffet, if you will.
Oh, no.
Oh. I mean, can you? Well, who knows? That's something. We're not going to try that on one of our cook days.
Why not?
We could do another kind of.
Maybe Polish sausage.
Oh, you mean like another animal?
Yeah.
No.
Let's not eat
What about
wieners.
Rocky Mountain oysters? Have you guys had those?
I have, and I thought they were delicious.
Really?
Yes.
What do they taste like?
They taste like just
testicles. Cattlemen's in Oklahoma, they're famous for them, and they're so good.
But what do they do to them? Do they
Deep fry 'em.
They bread
fry
them
and bread them?
fry them, and they're sliced thinly, and you dip them in cocktail sauce, and they're great.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I'll pass. Right now, I hope that you're listening in your Raycon earbuds. We get love letters about the Raycons because they're so good.
Yes, they are. And let's face it, right about now, you need to keep an eye on the bottom line, and that's where Raycon wireless earbuds come in. Their mission is to prove you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. Raycon has it all and a low price, and you can get a pair and to spare. Buy a pair as a gift and keep a pair for yourself. And you'll still pay less than you would with some of those other big-name tech brands out there. Raycon knows that right about now in this economy, every purchase, you have to keep an eye on it. And Raycons has buy now, pay later options. They have an easy and free return guarantee, free domestic shipping, flat fee international shipping, and they have over 50,000 five-star reviews and 8 hours of playback time, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistant. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. Get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom today. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
They're the best. I love my Raycons. They fit just right in your ear, and they keep out the noise you don't want, and they let in the noise that you want. You're in charge. When we come back, in the news, we have Sly Stallone news, and we have an interesting survey about the male member versus the female bosom, if you will. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24.
What about the Blojovian guy?
I think it was one of the Blojovians.
Was this the Mad Armenians? Was this?
Might have been Bluto Blojovian.
and the Mad Armenians. Do we have everybody out there? I can't see.
Do we need Chick?
Okay.
We do need
Yes, we
Chick.
do. For this next tune, we're going to need the Chickster. Oh.
Yeah, there's a little vocalizing from everyone on this one.
Oh, that's this one.
Oh, this one, yeah.
That song.
Oh,
Okay.
you all got to get out there.
No, not everybody.
We can sing from in here. And ready?
And we're ready.
Okay.
Your Penthouse. Wait a minute.
This is called.
Dear Penthouse, I'm a freshman at a small Midwestern university. And I never thought something like this could happen to me. When my teacher with the dynamite ass asked me to stay after class, and she started to undress. Can't forget the statement she made. If you drop your pants, I'll raise your grade.
Dear Penthouse, I never thought those letters were really true until I was on a fishing trip and I met a girl named Jill. We had a little too much to drink. I couldn't believe what I was starting to think. So we headed to her tent.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like eating out. Although the next morning my breath still smelled like trout.
I've read every issue since 1974. The first 2 years behind the bathroom door. I poured through every penthouse I could find. Even though my mom said I'd go blind. Dear Penthouse, I'm a seaman first class at an overseas naval base. It's been 7 long months since I've seen a woman's face. When I saw your recent issue, I bought a box of Kleenex tissue and I locked the barracks door. Thanks to you, I've gotten a grip. Please excuse my jerky penmanship.
Read every issue since 1974. The first 2 years behind the bathroom door. I poured through every penthouse I could find. Even though my mom said I'd go blind.
Dear Penthouse, doing sports on the radio has always been my job. I never wanted a man until I noticed Bob. His laugh fills me with desire. His bun set my loins on fire. And I dream about the day he says, "Chick, let's get undressed." Name and address withheld upon request.
Chick McGee, everybody!
Ah, the classics.
You screwed up
I
something.
screwed up the damn
My
withheld
God.
name and address.
Nice job, Chick.
Nice job.
That's it.
And I even rehearsed yesterday. I did rehearse.
You did?
That's with rehearsal.
Thank God you rehearsed.
Think how horrible it would have been.
And I still can't get the.
You did a great job.
So let's do it again. One,
No,
two, three.
No. Cool.
Yeah, there's a gigantic warehouse of stuff I don't get.
I can't
and they
understand
serve non-alcoholic beer there.
You know what?
Boy,
Another thing I
get
don't
that.
understand. Hooters has food to go. Who the hell's that for?
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question, why do you need Bob and Tom 24/7?
And Jesus said, "Take this bread and eat it. It is my body." And the disciples said, "Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting."
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Kristi Lee taking a day to see Peter Frampton. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Tom.
For some reason, Mr. Godwin and Josh were talking about unusual ways they woke up.
Oh, it was fascinating. Yeah, I was an ear witness. It was
Friendly
amazing.
chat. Conversation.
This, that, and the other. I
Two
noticed.
buddies.
And then there was more conversation. I saw Hank Jr. and I drove by your place. Looked like you were up late that night. And Pat said, I was.
You know, Chick.
Yeah, it was something else.
When you put it this way, our conversation did suck.
It's not that it sucks, it's just that it's dumb and not good.
Hey, your lights were on. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're still paying the power bill, huh? Yeah. Here we go. This comes to us from a young man named Bob. I woke up on the beach after a long night of drinking. There were beer cans lying all around me.
All right.
It was 10 a.m. The beach was full of families enjoying the day.
Man.
It was time for the walk of shame.
I think that me and Josh and a few of our listeners might have a problem.
On my 21st birthday, the guys I worked with invited me to a party at a coworker's house. I drank too much. At some point during the party, apparently I walked through the screen door. When I woke up at the house, my friends, by the way, had ditched me. I had a note in my pocket from the woman's mother asking me to pay for the screen door.
Yeah. Really?
Sure. Yeah, well.
Wow.
I've walked through a screen door totally sober.
I bet you have.
It was hilarious. It was so funny.
What, did he just forget where he was?
Yep,
or?
we were in Michigan, and then he just walked right through, and then he had this big, like, waffle mark on his forehead.
Though the screen door popped off, it was one of those sliding doors.
Sure.
Popped
He was
right
carrying corn, and the corn fell. I remember that, and the sound the plate made. Corn, cooked corn hitting the ground sounds hilarious. It's kind of mushy, but still crunchy.
Well, you were out there in Michigan, though, with the outdoors is intoxicating up there.
Sure. Ready to get people the corn.
Some of these screen doors these days are fine mesh.
So no corn that meal?
Nope. You were busy. Yeah, your mom was there. Your sister was there. Lucia was there. We were entertaining. You were running around that night. It was okay.
It was a good night. I'm so sorry.
Great night.
Oh, there's the phone again. Could you grab that?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Shooter, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from ORD through MCO. Still trying to get my bearings after that landing. Wow. Not to say it was bumpy, but 2 of the flight attendants went back in the closet. I know. Of course, I travel with the Yeti tumbler, so there's no spillage of these gin and tonics, no matter how bad it gets.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
Good
guys,
thinking.
I got to take this, but I'm sorry. Back in a sec. Reload just a sec. Ken Tarmac, everything I touch turns to sold. Tuesday just got better. Oh, hey, Mike. Sorry, Shooter. We just landed and I didn't recognize the number. Hospital? Oh, that's right. Oh, so she had the baby? It's a boy? Well, congrats, big guy. What you done, little fella? Really? Is that something that runs in the family? No, not at all. I love it. It's just that Buster really isn't a common name. Buster? I mean, you have your Buster Keaton, Buster Douglas, you have your David Busters, but other than that, Buster Hyman. I'm guessing that's how this got started. I know. No, that's yours to keep. Find that puppy a good home. I'm just glad he's healthy. 9 pounds. Well, so you'll be back in the office tomorrow, right? Why? But you're the dad. No, Mike, maternity leave is for the parent who delivers, not for the guy who brought her ice, held her hand, and then passed out trying to cut the cord. No, I won't budge on this. You know we need all hands on deck with this Felix acquisition coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
And to think I was considering you for assistant to the associate director of sales for our Southwest market. I mean, my God. Oh, you're going to call Tobic. No, I'll call Tobic. Okay, easy, Buster. Oh, I'm sorry, it slipped. Bob and Tom, I got to take this. Internal matter. We're at the gate. We just landed.
Okay, good. Thanks, Kenny. Lovely name, Buster, for a dog. Buster Keaton's great, though.
Sure.
Absolutely.
How about Busta Rhymes?
Oh.
Love him.
He's a gangsta.
He's not. He's a rapper. He raps really fast. That's his whole thing.
Yeah, he's a producer. Very successful.
And actor.
And actor, yeah.
And a Busta.
Well, he's in movies.
Ace, how many Busta Rhymes movies have you seen?
Just a couple.
All two of them.
Still too many.
2 or 3. Higher Learning and Halloween Resurrection.
Oh.
He's in that?
Yes.
Does he die?
Sadly, no.
Does he rap at all?
No.
That's a bummer.
That's just a terrible movie. But
okay, well, let's. We've left the sports page. We have headed over to the news desk. Sitting in for Christy Lee, because Christy went to see Peter Frampton last night and is taking a day to recover. I'm sure she had a great time. We'll get a full report tomorrow.
But you're sure she had a great time?
Yeah.
I want you to re-listen to what you said.
You hit that funny.
Sure. Yeah, the great time. Jess Hooker is sitting in for Kristi Lee. Jess, what do you got over there?
Beachgoers in Florida got quite a shock when they saw a black bear taking a dip on the Emerald Coast.
Huh.
WTVT-TV.
WTVT. Our name says TV.
TDs.
Reports.
TTs.
What? No, TVT.
How many T's are in there?
Too many T's.
3 T's.
What is it again?
3 T's. WTVT-TV.
Yeah, there's TTs there.
WTVT.
It's got 3 T's and 2 TVs.
TTs on your boob tube.
Either way, they
Chick,
report.
I need you to go home.
The old boob.
To be fair, Chick's being a jerk this hour because my dad was being a jerk last hour.
Yes.
It's just comeback.
There's still time.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the TV reports that the black bear was spotted swimming in the water at a crowded beach in Destin, Florida. Chris Barron told the station that the bear was swimming next to his brother and his 12-year-old son before it walked out of the ocean, shook off, and ran into the brush and the sand dunes.
Feels good today, fellas.
Get in there.
You got any picnic baskets?
Ooh, I forgot to pay for parking.
So this is
Mr. Ranger, sir.
This is a regular public beach, and there's a bear there.
Yeah, he said, I think most people were shocked instead of being scared. No one expected to see a bear in the Gulf of Mexico.
I guess not.
How'd they know the bear had a brother? Or was that the guy's brother?
It's the guy's brother, I think.
The guy's brother and
Mm-hmm.
his
Oh.
If I see two bears next to each other, I assume they're related, right?
Well, you grew up watching Brother Bear.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think.
But do bears have friends? Do they just hang?
I hope they have friends, and I hope that they climb trees together and just have a nice little summer up there in the Yukon or wherever.
Was
they
this
are.
an American bear, or had this bear escaped Cuba?
What's the rule? If the water gets uncovers the feet, they can stay or
Something like that.
Right?
Yeah. Well, now we have another bear coming up in the news today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yogi? There aren't very many famous bears. There's Smokey, there's Yogi.
Bear Grylls.
Oh, love that guy.
Big Ben.
We got
Gentle Ben.
Big Ben is the clock tower or something.
No, it's the bear with the clock in his belly. You've seen it. Yeah.
Don't you have a bear song, Pat?
Well, there was a bear stuck at the Tampa airport about 3 days ago.
Oh, I got that. Do you have that story?
Yeah, Florida officials are saying a black bear was captured after it spent the night wandering around Tampa International Airport.
Anybody know where Terminal C is? Terminal C.
I was looking for Chili's to go. I got turned around. It was okay, though.
WKMG reports that the animal was first spotted walking along the inside of the airport's perimeter fence by a TSA employee.
Oh, Hudson News.
Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission set up a trap and a perimeter to keep the bear contained.
Oh, look, an Aubon Pain.
Officials monitored the bear all night before capturing it and relocating it to the Ocala National Forest in the morning.
How hard would you laugh if you were just walking to your gate in an airport and one of those like golf cart things came by
with a bear?
And there was a man, but sitting in the back was a bear.
In my head, the bear was driving the golf cart. If I'm like 3-4 airport bourbons deep, I got to get home. I'm not safe out here anymore.
Wow. So what they got rid of? They put him in the back.
Yeah, the airport's vice president of operations said the incident did not disrupt airport operations or pose a threat to any employees.
Okay.
You got a song about a bear in airports?
Here we go. A poor bear is loose at TPA, wandering around the north runway, lost like luggage going around the baggage claim. Soon it will be early dawn, and he's just standing by the Cinnabon. He won some salmon, but the seafood place is closed. So round him up and tranquilize. If you saw the Revenant, you'd realize bears don't mess around, better put him down. He's sleeping at the airport in the morning, back where he belongs. Oh, bear, you got to go. Hey, look, it's John Denver.
All right. Got another one here. Did you see this one? This is from WLS Television.
Oh, Chicago.
Bear hangs from second floor window, climbs into home, and eats the family's pork chops.
Oh, I thought they ate the family. That was so scary.
I thought that's what
Bear was seen dangling from a second-story window of a Colorado home before climbing in and helping itself to some food. The video shows the bear hanging from the windowsill before it manages to pull itself up and inside the house in Steamboat Springs.
Wow.
In Colorado, they hang out. My freshman year at Boulder, there was a bear in a tree, and they had to tranquilize it, and it fell and became a meme. And then my roommate was walking home one night, and a bear was just walking right there down Pleasant Street. Hey, man, good to see you.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Wow.
terrifying.
Steamboat Springs, great skiing. And it says the residents were not there at the time, but later said the bear helped itself to pork chops and snacks before leaving.
Pork
How about
chops and
that?
apple
So
sauce.
real life Goldilocks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the... and it says it exited out a downstairs window. So, okay. Smart-looking bear.
Smart looking? Like he was
looking
wearing a tuxedo?
He had glasses and elbow patches.
sharp dressed bear right there.
There is video.
He has a white jacket.
Really?
Yeah, okay. Oh, what else you got over there?
A Florida man was arrested for stealing sex toys. Officers responded to a Target store.
For me, thanks.
Officers responded to a Target store in Palm Coast.
Target?
Where they confronted a 46-year-old suspect, Dr. David Ramirez, or Mr. David Ramirez. He's not a doctor. I'm so sorry.
Well, first off, why Target?
I don't know. Mr. David Ramiro, the man was handcuffed, and while he was being placed in the rear of the police cruiser,
Speaking of things in the rear.
a small pink vibrator fell out of his pants.
Ooh.
Officers determined that the vibrator had been stolen from the store. And a subsequent search of the man's truck. It's not his trunk.
He's an elephant doctor.
The man's truck turned up an assortment of other stolen goods, including Trojan and skin condoms, Hello Cake lubricant, and Promescent. It's a climax control spray.
Holy hell.
How fun.
The 46-year-old man was charged with that.
What are they doing over there at Target?
So they must have accosted him they got him at Target.
Yeah.
And then they realized, he also stole from a sex shop.
No. All these things are available at Target.
They are? I didn't know that.
All of these things.
They're vibrators, but they're not. They're for, what is it, amusement purposes only?
Well, I don't know, Chick. This sounds like
the back massager.
There's in the family intimacy section. There's condoms. There's lubes, and they'll have a little vibe in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a little lipstick size.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
The demographic at Target is
sometimes you need
Army housewives.
What was the spray? What was it again?
Climax.
Promescent.
Climax control spray.
Yeah, so it's a spray you spray on your when it's angry.
Yeah.
And you need to do it about 10 minutes before activity, and it kind of numbs the nerves.
It slows you down.
So you don't go as quickly.
But fellas,
it's like that aura gel that you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I've heard that when a fella uses that, it gives it to the lady that touches it, and then it's less enjoyable for her too.
Exactly.
So, fellas, take your time. Think about baseball, your dad dying, whatever you have to do. You know.
Dad dying.
That took quite a leap.
That dad dying thing can backfire too. Well, why did I come faster? Oh.
I don't think.
Thank you.
Then Josh got a very sad call from his brother.
Wow, that was your response, huh? You got the banjo and a big wad of.
Cleanse that palate.
You didn't want to say that out loud, did you?
I did not. No.
Take us out,
Susie.
Wow, that is rough.
Okay.
Yikes. It's got to be embarrassing being caught. Do you think that this guy isn't really as much a thief as someone who is embarrassed to buy this stuff?
Perhaps. That is always your go-to when it comes to this.
No, I saw the picture of him, and I'm going to go no.
I think the instances of people being embarrassed when they're buying things is way down because you can self-check now. Yeah. You can buy whatever you want.
Not everybody's as skeeved out by sex stuff as you.
Oh, we spent a week 1 year talking about things that would embarrass him and the things he'd have to hide or have someone hide if he died.
Yeah, somebody to come in and clean up.
Somebody to come in and clean all that stuff up because I'll be dead, but I'll still be embarrassed. I know that.
I mean, if I sent you to the drugstore to buy an enema kit, a tub of Crisco,
and keep going,
a handful of batteries, let's see what else would be
some
in there.
pliers,
a pair of pliers,
some twine.
I would love to run that errand for you.
Second season of Home Improvement with Tim Allen, just for fun.
Oh, God.
Although the CVS self-check is a little mouthy. I mean, it knows
It's
when
loud.
It knows when you walk up. It's not like you have to touch anything or put anything down, but it knows when you're there.
Good. I love the self-check.
My CVS, at their self-checkout, when you use it, just as a bonus, they give you free gum. How cool is that?
So nice.
Wait a second. Is that right? I don't think that gum's free.
I'm stealing juicy fruit. Stop me, coppers.
Free reading glasses.
Free candy bars, free...
Yeah, I love the self-checkout.
Yeah.
I've come around, and it's incredibly... Those scales they use. You know, you buy you buy a case of beer and a Band-Aid, and somehow it knows you're not.
Knows exactly.
Brilliant. I don't know what those must be.
Put the Band-Aid in the bag.
Very, very accurate. Well, this poor guy, how embarrassing. Be caught stealing all this stuff.
Do you guys embarrass easy? I don't embarrass easy.
No, it takes a lot.
I was going to say I could buy anything at the store.
I normally embarrass myself. Like, I guess, boy, oh my.
Like now?
I told you the story about the Bino.
No.
We were on the air one day talking about the short version is I was feeding one of my new dogs, and I was told to give him a lot of beans and to take his normal food, half the amount of food, and then fill it up with beans. And the dog was a terrible gas.
Were these green beans or?
Yeah.
Okay, they weren't Bush's baked.
No, but to make a long story short, somebody emailed us and said, "Hey, look, you don't have to get the prescription anti-gas stuff at the veterinarian that costs you like $40. Just go buy Bino." Oh. So I had an hour to kill one day, and it was right near a CVS, actually. So I went into the drugstore, and I took a cart because I had an hour to kill. So I was just going around every aisle and buying toothpaste and all the kinds of stuff I would need. And I bought all of the Bino. So I had like 12 boxes of Bino. And I go to check out, and God is my witness. The lady goes, "Aren't you Bob from the Bob and Tom Show?" And I went, "Yes."
Yep. Go Dodgers.
Yes, the fact that my credit card says Tom, that's a joke. But yeah, no, that's all true. It was very embarrassing. And I explained it, look, these are for the dog. You know, I tried to give her the whole story, and I'm sure she didn't believe me and thought that I was a fart machine. Coming up in the news, we have a survey about breast sizes internationally and the size of the male member internationally.
Cool.
And also a really interesting thing from the TSA, what you're allowed to fly with. And there are things you'd be quite surprised that people want to fly with. For example, bowling equipment. There's a yes and there's a no.
Okay.
Think about it. What you could fly with if you're a bowler. Cattle prods, handcuffs, live animals. We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show content.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh, you're gonna finish all your chores, black bonnet girls. You make the Amish world go round.
I was just an Amish boy, full of purity and joy. Knew dang well that I was holier than thee. Left alone with cousin Greta, what a naughty babysitter. Heathen woman, you made a Mennonite out of me.
I know chicks who never curse, girls who know their Bible verse. Every one of them wore a dress down to the floor. Though their chastity and charm made them quite pleasant, on the farm there ain't nothing like a good old Amish whore. Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh, you're gonna finish all your chores like bonnet girls. You make the Amish world go round. Yeah, like bonnet girls, you make the Amish world go round.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah, Carl.
You know what the difference is between Greta and my buggy?
No, what is it?
Well, not everybody's been in my buggy. I've been on my knees all day. All I do is sit and pray. Thought I saw the Lord. I can't really tell. But I knew from the beginning with this lust and all this sinning, like the girls and me will surely burn in hell. Now take this, Bob and Tom.
Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh,
churn my butter anytime. Black body girls. Hey, Kristi, show us your ankles.
Hi.
Oh,
the electric.
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold a Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold a Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
Chew Works rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. Chewworks.com.
He'll kick your ass. Be there.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I mean, and that's the difference. I mean, when you spill something and you rent it, you think, maybe next commercial.
When
But you own it. Like, I got to get that up right away. That's my floor.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's your floor.
Yeah.
You know? But I do love the.
Are you handy?
Very, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, because if they can't find you handsome, they better find you handy. And,
I have a hat that says that.
well, you should take it down to Napa.
I think Phil just made the quotes page.
Yeah.
I think he did.
Yeah,
If they
that's the
can't
truth.
find you handsome, they better.
And they won't find me handsome because I'm not. And I wish I was. I mean, I really, because that's a break. You
Yeah.
know, some guys are lucky. I mean, some guys were born with "make love to me" good looks, and I was born with "ask him, maybe he knows where it is." Good looks. That's what I got. That's very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Wow.
Yeah. Excuse me. Do you know where the handsome men that we have sex with are?
I think they're down the beach.
Yeah. And everything, this is true because everything a handsome guy does is cool. Everything. They have a messy haircut, doesn't matter. You know, they wear jeans that are all ripped up, torn, frayed.
Looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I wear ripped up, torn, frayed. People put money in my coffee. You know, they say, I feel bad for that kid.
How many women have you?
Well, you know how high school sports teams always end the season with a banquet?
Yeah.
I think they should have done that with World War II. So here it is, the World War II victory celebration.
Okay.
Thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed dinner. Sorry the sushi was accidentally cooked. It's from Nagasaki.
Hilarious.
Hey, we told the Japanese they didn't need to bring anything, but apparently they wanted to surprise us. Again. I don't get it, France. How could you be that unprepared for the Germans? I knew they were up to no good when even during World War I, they were calling it World War I.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Coming up on Saturday, details soon.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee on vacation. That's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Reading more about this guy that lopped off his male member and cooked it.
Oh, for people to eat.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to know anything about this.
Would you taste it?
No. No.
You wouldn't taste it.
No. And he served it. Served it to 5 people.
It's got to be cannibalism for starters, right?
It is.
This was in Japan, where apparently, and it is not illegal.
Do they remove the urethra? Because that would weird me out.
They must he had his genitals, it's described here, surgically removed. I'm sure they must have rerouted it somehow so that he's able to excrete his bodily fluids.
Sure.
But yeah, and it was only $250 a plate, which seems to me pretty light. But if only he sold 6 tickets for $250 a piece. One guy bought one and didn't even show up to eat the. Oh, this is just rough. The more I read about it,
it sure is.
Somebody said bon appetit.
I'll give you $250 not to talk about it anymore. It's wigging me out.
I hope to God somebody said, "Oski, I can't eat that. I've got a nut allergy. I can eat that part of it." Is that ranch dressing with the?
Oh,
okay, sorry. Yeah, look, don't blame me. I didn't do it. But there isn't enough wasabi in the world to down that, is there?
That's your mouth. I hear talking.
Okay. We have Jess Hooker sitting in for Christy Lee. Christy went to see Mr. Peter Frampton last night, and now she's here. What have you got?
Speaking of meat, federal officials approved the sale of chicken made from cultivated animal cells.
Get that out of here.
The agricultural department gave the green light to 2 companies, Upside Foods and Good Meat, marking the first time lab-grown meat has been approved for sale.
Give it to the starving. I don't need it.
So it's just chicken for starters?
The companies received approval for federal inspections required to sell meat and poultry in the U.S. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has previously deemed the products for both companies that they are safe to eat. The cultivated meat is not likely to be sold in stores as the companies plan to initially serve the new food in exclusive restaurants. Here it is. Cultivated meat is grown in steel tanks using cells that come from a living animal, a fertilized egg, or a special bank of stored cells.
I can't help but notice you seem irritated by this.
Well, it sounds to me like they're doing the opposite of what I would hope they would have done with this. They're going to sell this in exclusive restaurants. This should be made for areas that are the food deserts.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think this is sort of the pre-release kind of. What do they call it?
A soft opening, if you will.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a beta test or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
when they came out with like Beyond Meat, plant-based stuff, it's very expensive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And this has to be too.
It's very expensive.
Of course,
and it's
this isn't a meat substitute. This is actual meat.
But of course, this is more expensive than a chicken. To do this has to cost more. So
maybe long term, this could lead to less animal cruelty. Is that the idea?
But is it actual meat?
Yeah, it's meat cells. It is meat.
It's weird.
It's very
but
weird.
maybe it has. Maybe somewhere down the line, it will have an answer to some folks who are hungry.
Farm pollution and stuff is the big draw.
The amount of water.
I know. I don't agree with it either. But
so I'm a guy in a lab, and I have a cell. I have a chicken cell, and somehow this chicken cell multiplies. And makes chicken. And then we eat the meat that results from the cell.
I don't know. I mean,
I think it's a little more complicated than that, but yeah, I mean that's.
So are they just growing the meat, or are they growing the whole chicken?
Yeah. What are they doing with the beaks?
Can they
what about the beaks, Tom?
The important question is, can you get chicken wings with a bone, so you get that ability to slurp off? That's half the fun.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Boy,
I wonder what this stuff looks like.
People who like chicken wings do not like the boneless chicken wings. They get irate.
I'll just say I'm fine with boneless wings. They're just spicy chicken nuggets. It's not a chicken
just order
wing.
nuggets.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
See how they are?
It's a whole other experience.
Well, turning your nose up at them.
No, I don't do boneless.
Is that right?
I'll do boneless.
Sure don't.
She liked the bone.
No, give me some boneless wings. Give me a little toothpick. I'll have some fun with that. But I prefer to feel like a monster and just rip flesh apart.
I mean,
Hunt and gather.
This may be, what they do for everything pretty soon.
When's the last time you had a
hope
chicken
not.
wing, Tom? Chicken wing. Just
What now?
got your hands all dirty eating chicken wings. You're making this slippery sound, sucking the meat off that bone.
I do enjoy that.
Sucking on that bone, Tom.
It's actually, I'm glad you brought that up. How are we on time?
Okay.
Do you have the story that I gave you, the one about how people think food tastes better in the summer?
Interesting. I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, this is really cool because it mentions slurping the meat off the bone.
You mean like watermelon or
getting all
something?
dirty? No, it's about there's a survey about food, and they found out that for some reason.
Yeah, I guess ribs in July are different than ribs in January.
Yeah, and as I recall from the story, people are a lot more comfortable eating food with their hands.
Messy food
in
yeah.
the summertime.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's more socially acceptable.
Here we go. I got it right
You
here.
got it?
So the recent survey reveals 70% of those surveyed said food tastes better in the summer.
In the summer.
In the summertime. 32% say they're likely to cook more during the summertime than during other seasons. Respondents expect to participate in several social events during the summer, including beach days, pool days, barbecues. See, there you go. Isn't that fun?
Isn't that fun?
I'm having a blast.
It says food goes hand in hand with summertime events.
Well, yeah.
People in the survey said they're looking forward mostly to burgers, hot dogs, lemonade.
Really? In the summer?
Wait a minute, in a cookout setup or something?
This is shocking.
I thought people wanted summer chili and summer eggs Benedict.
Yeah, a nice hearty bowl of oatmeal while you're out sitting on the dock.
Although I think Chick's on my side on this. I do not approve of consomme, okay?
Consomme?
The stuff you dip the tacos into?
No, cold soup, right?
Like gazpacho?
Gazpacho, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Gazpacho's the cold soup?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
with you. I don't like it. I think it's weird.
I had a delicious spicy
salsa.
ceviche the other day with cut up shrimp.
It can be very good, but yeah, it is weird.
Is that cold? Is that the cold one? Ceviche?
Ceviche is cold.
Yeah.
It's not a soup, but it's cold.
Okay, well, according to this, that's not on the list here. They just got lemonade, hot dogs, and burgers because this was done in the United States of America.
Damn right.
Here we go. Here's the one I was looking for.
So are they just filling up space with an obvious story? Is that what they're doing?
No, here's the one that's relevant to this discussion. 31% of those surveys said they are less bothered by eating messy foods in the summer than at other times of year.
Yeah, you don't need any napkins. Just jump in the pool, wash your hands together.
You know, when I eat messy foods when I'm wearing my fur in December.
I think it's also a thing where you're less bothered because in the summer, because that's when you eat these messy foods. Not many people are having a Christmas rack of ribs.
Well, they should. I love ribs.
I know, but...
Maybe like a tailgate at a Bills game in December.
Sure.
Look,
I love a winter barbecue.
You bet.
It's great, but it's...
Now, do you like to, the ladies you run around with, do you like them when they're like a little...
The ladies you run around with, John.
Yeah, you know the ladies you run around
How
with.
he feels about you.
He would have said whore, but...
Yeah.
Do you like them? I have a point I'm trying to make here. Do you like your dates? Would that be a better way to put it? Would you like them a little gamier? With that summertime, you know. Funk, exactly.
Yes. I like my women who've just run a marathon. That's what I want.
If I can eat venison, I can eat this.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be right back.
Boy,
We'll be right back.
Is there a break?
And they didn't want to go to the
Let's
store.
take a break.
I'm so sorry.
We'll be right back.
Coming up, we have
no more. No more. We're out.
We have breasts and beers in the news, but not in the same story. Kitty cats in the news and sliced alone. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom.
We have time for another song, Java.
Right
what do you have in mind?
Well, I don't know. In honor of Christy Lee, because we love a lady with gusto.
Uh-huh.
But, sometimes people take love to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a title song for one of our free EPs this year. It's called Pull It Off.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
What's right is right. She was shining in the spotlight, achieving a height that no one would dare. She breaks with convention, the mother of invention. This is the night she's taking you there. If anybody can, she can pull it off without even trying. She will turn you on.
What's wrong is right. She gives it its own light. Paris, New York, London, LA. She brings it all back. A sensual attack. Whatever it is, that girl's got it made. If anybody can, she can pull it off without even trying. She will turn you on and on. Using the magic, she's twisting the fabric inside out. Anybody can, she can pull it off. If anybody can, she can pull it off without even trying. She can turn you on and on, yeah. Using the magic, she's twisting the fabric inside out. If anybody can, she can pull it off. If anybody can, she can pull it off, pull it off. If anybody can, she can pull it off. If anybody can, she can pull it off. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here come the mummies.
Hey guys, my dad has a new album out called Under the Bed, and it would really help a lot if you were to check that out, so I can go to college.
Now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just had a so you know where I'm going.
Comedian Bobcat Goldthwait is here with us. I like goofy movies.
I didn't see Phantom Menace or the Attack of the Clones because I'm 40 years old and I've been so Star Wars, the Lord of the Rings, none of that stuff really. But like a jerk, I went to the Star Wars re-release. Have any of you nerds ever seen a could would you pick a out of a police lineup? If I had a and a donut and a mop, could you tell me the difference between these things? Because the day you actually see one, you're going to throw that stormtrooper cookie jar right out the window. You're going to go, what was I thinking about? I go, I don't know. We've been trying to tell you about it for years.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom.
Get ready for July 4th.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Shameless plug, week from today, Cincinnati with Greg Hahn. Go ahead, sorry.
That's all right. Get that in there.
Chick McGee.
People want to go see you.
Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Willie G with Jeff Foxworthy this Saturday at the famous Clues Auditorium. But is it a week from Thursday, you said?
It's a week from today, and then it's through Sunday. Me and Greg Hahn, Go Bananas, Cincinnati. It's going to be a great time.
All right.
You guys are recording the shows, so
Yes,
it'll be
we are.
extra super fun. Mr. Hahn and Mr. G. Pat, I was trying to find something. We were talking about eating food in the summertime.
And speaking of Pat, you have an album coming out?
Yeah, that's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Really?
June 27th, yeah.
All right.
Kind of a Bob and Tom's greatest hits. First Date, Gangsta Folk, Switch to Beer, Good Beaver Gone Bad, all the
classics.
Remixed, refurbished, reimagined.
Wonderful.
Reimagined.
2 new songs.
It's like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What is it? Taylor's version?
Yeah, she did her own version of the
It's
song.
a shame that Taylor Swift isn't recording some of your songs.
No
That'd
kidding.
be so awesome.
Get that car
If
fixed.
Taylor did Nobody Has Pubes Anymore,
Oh, the world would go crazy.
it'd
She
be
could close
wonderful.
with that.
That's called a career ender. And now we were talking about
Yeah, I found the story.
the survey of people like eating certain types of food in the summertime. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Real dumb.
Watermelon's nice in the summertime.
Yeah,
Hot
sure.
dogs,
Fresh
hamburgers.
fruit, sandwiches.
Messier foods, people are more comfortable eating them.
Carne on the cob.
And Tom, you mentioned before, like we used to have the Rib Fest here every year. You walk around on certain days, and it's Bone Village out there where people just toss their bones.
Yeah, the Rib Fest. What happened to that? That was so cool.
There would typically be decent bands at those too.
They were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They'd have great bands.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story off the air.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I just remember I went to Rib. Did you ever go to those Rib festivals?
Yeah, me and buddy Eric went to Rib Fest. Had a blast.
And they would have, it had different names. I think Rib Fest may be one of the groups, but there was like Rib America and
Ribapalooza?
Probably.
Rib-a-dib-dib, 3 men in a bib.
If not, that should be. That's your new restaurant, John.
Not bad.
I like that very much. But I went to the Rib thing, and they had one of those Beatles cover bands that were 1964, I think they were called.
Oh, yeah?
They're great. And they had like sticks. It was just a tremendous day. But people, as you say, Ace, they walk around just heaving the ribs in the ground.
Thanks a lot, Ace. What to remind you of, Tom?
Pol Pot.
Yeah.
That's a Killing Fields joke, ladies and gentlemen. The old
Cambodia.
Camus
Funny.
Rouge. Is that what they're called?
Khmer Rouge. Yeah.
No more pig bones. No.
You don't get a lot of chances to throw out Pol Pot these days.
A horrified Sam Waterston.
We were just talking about a fun day with food and the Brett Michaels concert.
He turned that into an atrocity.
So sorry.
He's a monster. The sooner you realize your father's a monster.
Pat, I may be stretching here, and I apologize.
I know what you're talking about.
Didn't you have a thing about...
I had a Summer in the City satire that involved food, Louisville's favorite dish.
We were talking about this festival in Louisville, and they had the hot brown.
Oh, that's a tasty
Do you want to
treat.
explain the hot brown?
Me and Greg Hahn got a hot brown before the Saturday shows. And I told him, this is probably heavy. We shouldn't do this. He goes, no, we got to do it. We got to try the local fair.
Willie, was I with you when
In
you
Lexington,
had your first hot brown?
At Ramsey's. That place is delicious. This time we went to, it was in the hotel bar. It was decent. It wasn't great, but Ramsey's, mwah, that hot brown is delicious.
Now, explain the hot brown to me, Jess. What's in it?
I would guess, so I'm not going to say. What is it about brown, Josh?
Turkey, bacon, Parmesan, chamois. What is that called?
It's turkey?
That white stuff in there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just covered in cheese, too.
Yeah.
Here you go. 2 ounces of whole butter, all-purpose heavy cream.
We're not trying to make it.
Turkey breast. I'm trying because I knew you didn't know what it was. Texas toast, bacon, tomatoes, gravy.
Is the gravy what makes it brown? Is that the key to this thing?
It's really something.
So, Jess, you're mad the chick He's like the waiter
You
that
don't have
comes
to
up.
keep saying anything. You just say, I'm mad.
But don't you hate it when the waiter comes up and they describe the dish and they literally, it's like, hey, buddy, I don't want to make it.
That makes me crazy.
Yes, we have the Chateau de Vosges, and we begin with goat that we've raised.
I know she didn't know what a hot brown was, technically, especially Louisville's hot brown, so I jump in to try to help. We don't need to make it.
No good deed.
It's like it's the server that gives you too much information.
It is. And that makes me crazy.
Hey, what's the tomahawk steak? Well, we start with 2 calves screwing.
That's not fair at all. Willie was doing a fine job describing, but we weren't too sure. Chick looked it up and started giving us facts.
A hot brown sandwich,
often ignore.
A hot sandwich at the Brown Hotel in Louisville.
Is it open-faced?
Shut up.
It is.
It's a variation on a traditional Welsh rabbit or rarebit, and one of 2 signature sandwiches created by chefs at the Brown Hotel.
That's why it's called the hot brown.
So it's not brown in color. See, I didn't know that.
The gravy is
very
brown.
yellow.
I kid you not. It showed up, and Greg Hahn goes, well, there's not enough food on this. I need to get a side. And I go, buddy, it's so heavy. You're going to be fine.
Oh, he wasn't joking when he saw the plate?
Just in the intro, but by the end of it, he knew. He had 2 pieces of Texas toast left. I was dipping and ripping, man.
Yeah.
This is one serving, 8 strips of bacon, evidently, on your hot brown.
Maybe a whole rasher.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, and they have an egg, a large egg, unbeaten. And
I love that term, rasher.
Yeah.
Rasher of bacon. Is there a rasher of anything else?
I don't know.
Like a rasher of herpes?
Is there? Yeah. A rasher of eczema?
Yeah.
Is rasher spelled R-A-S-H, or is it like rations?
It's spelled in a way I don't know.
That way.
We'll look it up.
So, Pat, have we come?
No, don't look it up and tell anybody how it's spelled.
Yeah, you're right. I saw you
want to know about the
get
word.
torn apart.
Yeah.
Anyway, Pat, play your guitar.
How dare you try to help? Shut up.
Pat, did you find the lyrics to your song?
I found it, yeah.
Okay.
Hot brown supper in the city. Turkey, bacon, ham, it don't look pretty.
Yeah.
Lots of gravy, not a little bitty. It's a favorite of Louisville City. Gravy all around, slices of bread. Large piece of turkey, bigger than your head. But at night, your tummy aches. Lay down, that hot brown bakes. Come on, try to go all night. Squeeze those cheeks real tight. It's a bummer, it ain't pretty. After supper in the city. Hot brown supper in the city.
Yeah, man.
Have a hot brown whilst in Kentucky.
One of my favorite of the wet sandwiches, the hot brown, the Italian beef. You ever get a banh mi
The Manhattan,
and you dip
right?
it?
The Manhattan, yeah.
Oh, that's delicious.
You ever get a banh mi and you dip it in the pho broth? It's so good.
What's in the Manhattan?
A Vietnamese beef.
You've had the pho broth, Tom?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Get some pho. It's nice. It's good
Apparently, rasher is only for bacon.
Okay.
According to this definition.
And is it R-A-S-H-E-R?
Yeah. A rasher of bacon. That's a great word. We have Jess Hooker. She's at the news desk sitting in for Christy Lee. We're going to hear from Christy coming up in just a few minutes.
Or Jess.
She went to see... Christy went to see Mr. Peter Frampton.
She's going to call?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why not let her have a morning away from us?
She woke up
from
this...
we morons.
You know what? No, and here's what's going to happen. Because I've been on the other end of these phone calls. When you take a day off, you go, hey, she called in. So you call it, where are you? Can you tell us where you are? Any details at all? Could you get a worse phone line? Stuff like that happens.
Sometimes you start doing a joke and he goes, by the way, we had a story about this. Listen to this, Willie.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Let's do something else entirely. Whatever you say, Dad. Well, there, I could see her. At least she's on the Zoom thing.
To say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Hi, how are you?
How was the show?
Oh, the show was great. You guys would have loved it. Tom, especially you, during the encore, you did 2 humble pie songs, so it was really cool.
Oh, thanks, Christy. Pat, don't you have a humble pie song?
You were Peter Frampton in Ohio yesterday.
I did at the Rose Music Center. I'd never been there before. And let me tell you, it was one of the most amazing venues. There wasn't a bad seat in the house.
No, she must have got a free shirt.
No, I did not get a free shirt, Josh. But I did get to go backstage.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Wow. And Peter wanted me to send you his love. He was so grateful that I was there and that you guys said hi. Oh. And he said, he'd love to call in anytime. And he's just wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful night. Great. It was wonderful all around. And one of the cool stories that came out of that the drummer in his band was playing the actual drums that were used on Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh.
He bought them back on eBay. He saw them on eBay. And he goes, and they cost me a hell of a lot more than the first time I bought them, by the way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, right? It was really cool.
Was he playing his famous guitar, the one that got lost in the airplane crash?
The Phoenix, as he calls it? Yeah.
He never mentioned that, but he does have another black Gibson, so I don't know if it was the actual guitar. Okay. And the other cool thing about the show, all of the band members sit, not just him. It was really cute. It was really neat.
Okay. And we should explain, Peter's got an illness that makes it easier for him to sit while playing guitar as at present. He's going to be in Cincinnati at the PNC Pavilion coming up tonight.
Wonderful.
Then he'll be in Raleigh, Charlotte. Where else is he going to? St. Augustine, Orlando, Clearwater, Hollywood, Florida. He'll be in New Hampshire, Pennsylvania. Lots of other stops coming up for Mr. Peter Frampton. This may be his last go-around. I highly recommend that you go see him.
He really wants to come back next year. He said that to us. But I'll tell you the other thing that was kind of funny. They did, this big Do You Feel Like We Do is the, end of the set. Everybody's clapping, having a great time. And he sits there and he goes, yeah, this is where I'd walk off if I could walk. And you guys would cheer for me for an encore, but I'm going to save all that time and just sit here if that's okay. It was
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good show.
Great.
You're in your hotel room. Is your husband nearby?
He left. We came home last night, to be honest
that's
with
your
you.
house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my house.
God, you got your own bellman.
Yeah. I guess it's the tacky artwork that made me think you're in
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
Wait a minute.
That's
Did you see that,
insane.
Tom, behind her? Did you see that figure? Did you?
Yeah. I thought
That
it was
weird.
the bellman.
Boy, that was weird. No, you're not. I'm sure it's not haunted. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Thanks, Christy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me go. It was really, really great.
Bye, Christy. Sounds like fun. Now, we have a lot of other stuff to get to this morning, including beer in the news, breast sizes worldwide in the news, as well as the size of the male member. So both sides of this
boobs and weenies
particular sphere are being covered.
Boobs and weenies.
Right now, we were talking about food. Let's continue that discussion about summertime food and how people like to eat more in the summer. They like to eat better food. That's where HelloFresh is right in line with that news story. HelloFresh has some summertime special things on the menu, of course, including their new Fresh and Fit summer menu with Calorie Smart and Protein Smart options and even vegan dinners. What am I talking about? Well, HelloFresh does the shopping. They do the measuring. They send you the box. And we're talking about farm-to-doorstep quality and freshness in every HelloFresh box. Then you put it together. Some of the stuff you put together in just 10 minutes. Just made us the delicious meatballs. What were they, the firecracker meatballs?
Firecracker meatballs.
You made those. They disappeared in 2 minutes. Everybody loved them. You can get all this kind of stuff, and it varies week to week, more than 40 recipes each week. And it's not just the recipes. They do the shopping and the measuring. So have some fun with HelloFresh. Willie, you've got some experience. What have you got over there?
Man, check out the Salsa Verde pork tacos with Monterey Jack and Southwest Crema. HelloFresh sends you 9 ingredients. You put those together in 6 easy steps using only one pan. In about a half hour, you're enjoying this delicious, colorful taco dish you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
This summer, HelloFresh wants to give it a shot, so you spend less time at the grocery store. You go to HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Why? 16 free meals, free shipping. The code is BTShow16. Once again, HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Lots of great stuff. And have some fun. Great for teaching the kids how to cook, by the way. And also great for date night, Josh. That's right.
I'm going to get all the ladies over for some HelloFresh.
Hand me the persimmons, Zelda.
I'm going to date your girlfriend one night with HelloFresh.
That's really fun. HelloFresh.com/BTShow16. Even Josh acting as a horror movie host. It's scary.
Delicious.
Let's have some firecracker meatballs. Coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White.
Now I know we're gonna try to do the big orchestrated version of Fred at some point.
Are we?
And we doing that now? Okay, so we're getting the.
Are we ready?
The official.
Y'all just tell me. I'll go.
We got the official Fred. Are the Fred singers out there at this point? We have to get some singers out here for this one. This is a song. This is actually the first
Hello, Wendy.
experience that that Rodney had with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. And we brought Rodney in and did a recording of this song, which ended up being what the deal that got Rodney his record.
Yeah, I
record
guess.
deal.
You know, I can remember the first time I did the show, and I did like 2 hours of this, and of everything I knew. And then I remember you asking me, well, you got anything else? And then I said, I got this stupid Fred song. And then that was the thing that kind of stuck. And out of all the things, you know, and if I don't sing it, by God, I hear about it too at the shows. You son of a bitch, I drove 400 miles to hear you sing the Fred song. Looks like you're going to be doing it a cappella in my pickup truck. You know.
How many of the Fred singers do we have out there? Do we just have Wendy? Because
we have no idea where the Fred singers are. Well, there's one.
Okay.
I'm not sure there is any.
Okay, well, I know I can sing part of the Fred song. I can do it from right in here.
Okay.
You want to? Sure. Fred. Got it.
Very good.
We can all sing. I think we all know this one, so everybody sing their Fred part.
He once shot a man just for snoring. Got out of bed and he shot him dead. Well, his name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. He was riding across the desert on a horse to another town, looking for a woman in a nightgown. The horse's name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. Ha! Well, he got to a town, he met a woman in a nightgown. She was wearing a brown belly brown. Well, her name was, I didn't know what her name was. I got you, didn't I, boys? Listen, let's stop for a second. I didn't know what her... You guys want to try that again? I didn't know what her name was. So...
It's like Haywood meets Rodney.
I think I waited a little too long to come in on the end there. All right, hold on. Well, when we got...
Didn't know what her name was.
I didn't know what her name was, so we just called her Fred. There we go. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. That song was written under the influence of alcohol and a few other things I can't tell you about on the radio. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing the Fred song, you'd be, well, I should state by saying that alcohol has a tendency to make you think things are actually funnier than what they really are. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing this Fred song, you'd be laying on the floor right now laughing your ass off. Saying the same thing I'm saying. Why the hell's he singing the Fred song?
Fred. Okay, do the Freddy.
Boy, that was just in pieces.
Hey guys, my dad has a new album out called Under the Bed, and it would really help a lot if you were to check that out so I can go to college. Please.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee on vacation. That's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, how's your face, man?
Sore.
Ah, boy.
I know it. There's Ace Cosby.
Killing me.
There. There's Willie Griswold.
I wasn't trying to set that up, Chick.
I wasn't a part of that either, man.
I know. I'm Chick, and here's Mr. Funny. Tom Griswold.
So we should explain that Chick's face hurts because he
had a tooth pulled
had some
and there
dental
was a
work done.
problem.
Speaking of handsome faces, I think we're going to hook up with Al Jackson. Look at that.
Hey, Al.
It looks like you're
What game are you broadcasting?
Yeah, you look like you're in a dugout waiting for the starting
Yeah, he
pitcher to
really
come.
does.
Do you guys understand what it's like to be ready 10 minutes before the show and just know that there's at least 4 good, legit zingers headed your way? I thought I was going to get sports agent that's about to tell his client that it was an incentive-laden deal and he's not getting anything. I was telling Dean, he and I talked before I come on. No matter, because I'm going to get coffee right after this. By the way, that's what happens, everybody. When you stop drinking, you start getting really excited about coffee. I was thinking about coffee at 5:30 this morning.
Yes.
So I'm not going back. I'm not going back to my house. So I found myself in a suit and tie, and I was like, "Oh, you just turned into your dad."
Yeah.
No matter how much my dad wore suits every day as an attorney, but just I was like getting dressed. It was a weird, full circle moment where I was like, I used to be this wild comic, waking up in random cities with random. Did I ever tell you guys one time I was on tour and I think I was in Houston, and my whole thing was I used to steal bottles from the VIP. I used to tour with Bill Bellamy earlier in my career. Did I tell you guys this? Did you guys know that a bottle of champagne fits in your front jean pocket?
Wow. I did not.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Somebody try me. So I would, I was a vodka guy. So I would take, at the end of the night, everybody's drunk and kind of filing out. So I would take I'd take 2 bottles of Kettle One with the little pour spout in them still. And you put them in both front pockets like 2 6-shooters. And then you put your jacket or your shirt or whatever over your pockets, and everybody's drunk and walking. No one's noticing that your pockets are kind of bulging. And you get back to the room, and when you wake up in the morning, you have another VIP.
Wow.
And so, yes, I did this for years. And one time, be blacked out a lot. I woke up one time, it was like 3 a.m, and I was like, where am I? And I was in my hotel, and I looked and I saw the 2 bottles, and there was just a super cute Asian waitress just sitting there pouring herself a drink, fully clothed. I don't think and then I was like, oh, cool. And I went back to sleep, and then she was gone. And I was like, did I dream that? But there was a cup there, all the evidence, but it's just like, you would just wake up. There'd be a random situation like, oh, and that time I got robbed by those 2 black twin French waitresses. Did I tell you that?
Black twin French waitresses.
What?
Yes. Back at the old Hard Rock, and it closed, but there used to be an Improv at the Hard Rock in Fort Lauderdale. And I used to stop and get gelato because it was like an outdoor pavilion kind of, Tommy Bahama next to a jazz bar next to, whatever. And so there was a gelato place, and there were twin, not smoking hot, but very cute, like cappuccino skinned French waitresses, French gelato. Well, I don't think they were waitresses. They're like gelato hander-outers. And I was like, yeah, I think that's it. And I was like, oh, here, take some tickets to the Improv. And there was a concert right after, literally right next door at this venue. So they were like, we'll meet you for the concert after work. So we meet, and we all get hammered. And they were going to ride. They literally had matching Vespas, like those gigantic twins. And
the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah. I swear to, who could make this up? And they were going to try, and I mean, this is Fort Lauderdale in 2009, where, people are like, I'm fine. I was like, you guys are not getting on Vespas. And so they came back to my room. I knew them, and there was no like sexual connection. I just thought they were cute. And I like to be with 2 cute girls. And I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I just hear like things being knocked over, and then laughter, something else hit the floor, and then my hotel room door shuts. And then I'm like kind of out of it. I think maybe I went back to sleep. I was like, oh, what happened? Where are the girls? And I wake up, they're gone, and they stole my iPod the old school iPad that went with that dock that kind of stood up straight with those two terrible speakers next to it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they just stole that. And I was like, I know where you work. Like I don't It was the weirdest theft I don't know why they did that. I don't know if they were drunk and they must have gotten on 2 matching Vespas with a stolen iPod and gone home.
Just
maybe
giggling.
that was the equivalent. Just giggling about how they had gotten over on the opening act. I know where you ladies work.
Well, it's funny because we've been talking about weird situations where people would wake up and you don't know where you are, or you don't know what's going on, or you're lying next to your own pile of vomit.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wasn't a big. Well, I'll say this. There's a maturity that comes to being on the road for years and drinking on the road for years, where you just know. You don't hide from yourself that you're going to vomit. So I would just start. You just start to learn to get it over with. It's the rookies that's like, I'm gonna go lay down. You're not, bro. What you're gonna do is lay down. The room's gonna start spinning. You're gonna have to put your foot on the floor, and then if you can't stand back up, then there's gonna be a pile of joy next to you. So just get up, bro. Going because like if you just walk in the bathroom. Nature will it wants to come out.
It does, yes, and you're right. Sometimes just walking in the bathroom is the final trigger.
It's just like as soon as I walk in the bathroom, I'm like, we're not all leaving this bathroom.
Yeah,
so let's go ahead and handle this like an adult.
Yep.
And we'll do it again the next day. So yeah, that was
never too early to clear the decks. Okay.
Al Jackson is our guest. Al is on the Daily Blast live on a TV or a computer near you, and you got your clothes on for the show already.
I got my show clothes on. I found a new coffee place. It's like being in love for the first time.
Oh, it's great.
Oh well, what's your coffee of choice, Al?
Okay, when I'm at home, it's just black coffee, no creamer, no nothing. I would say we're doing it real 1986 over here. Police dispatch. Just a pot of black coffee at all times. But when I go out, I'll usually go get coffee maybe twice a week, and then that's when I get my hot caramel latte. I get a little fancy with it.
How about that?
It's when you don't drink, that's your little thing. That and I've gotten into popsicles. They let the jokes go. As soon as I said that, I was like, Willie, what do you just, I'll just put the mic down and let you guys handle those.
Well, how many popsicles are you sucking down a day?
My man here can eat 50 popsicles.
It's really, I'm like a 65-year-old 5-year-old. Those are my snack choices, either black coffee or popsicles.
like an eccentric detective.
Wow. What flavor?
Oh, Tom, I like the lime, bro.
Lime.
The lime. I like and it's weird because they try and get fancy with popsicles and it doesn't really they'll try and have this is coconut mist or something. Like, stop, dude.
Knock it off.
I don't. And cherry is like too kitty for it. I don't want to be. Your mouth is red. No one takes you seriously. A lime is what the adults do.
All right.
For sure. Yeah, and sometimes an orange if, it's a multi-pack.
Okay, now, Al Jackson is a man of the street, if you will. And,
is he?
Well, at least compared to me. And so he's trying to help me with my street lingo. So I
Tom.
Speak the language.
Tom.
What do we got today?
Tom, we're going to start easy.
Okay.
And we're gonna move a little bit more difficult. But, Tom, I feel like we need to just tell the people, who would the Dukes in your life be? Dukes as in, royalty.
You mean like you would say, those are my Dukes, or he's one of my Dukes, or?
Yes.
Wow. I assume it's someone that you respect. These are the folks that are kind of running my life. This is the thing that I want to do. They're my Dukes.
Tom, go with that thinking and just don't. Yeah, you're right there. Who would those people be?
Wow. Was this
somebody you respect and
does
look
it relate
up
to your professional life? Typically? No? Oh, okay.
Family life.
Oh, your family life. Oh, your Dukes. Oh, like these are your parents and uncles and aunts that you look up to?
Just you hit it on the head. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear the rest. Your parents, Tom. You see what happens? You stepped up, you looked at 2 pitches, and then you popped one right over the shortstop's head. You're standing at first. Tom, what is a rider? RIDER.
Huh.
And we're not talking about contractual terms that like a rock and roll band would have.
Okay. I know riding dirty.
Yes.
I learned what that was. That's typically one would be riding with, say, illegal drugs in their possession.
There you go. Yeah.
Or in my case, maybe just leaving the license bureau and I haven't put the plate on my car, but I have it.
Tom, I know you've thought about that every day since it happened. Like, I could have just handled that. For Tom to get pulled over and be cited for something like that, it would stay with you till the end of your days.
Next time, take a screwdriver and put that plate right on. So what is a rider? Is it someone who you're on a date and all she does is come along with you and there's no action? She was just
but there should be a term for that.
Yeah, she does. Well, she didn't put out. She was just riding along for the evening.
Man, that is good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Rider's not bad for that.
Right, and it's weird because I'll just say rider is kind of the opposite. Rider could be your romantic partner or just your homeboy. Like,
what if we? What if we called that a ride along, Tom? Where she's just there, like like how people can ride around with the police. She could get into the action, but she's not because
she can't. Yeah, that's a perfect term because a ride along, you're there, but you have no skills.
Yeah.
You're useless, but technically you are there. All right, yeah, like dude, how was last night? Dude, she was a ride along. Yeah. It's not insulting. You can say it in public.
She's there. You can't rely on her.
Perfect.
But just seriously, but a rider would be one of your buddies. Yeah, I'm going to the game with my rider.
But your best. It's like when the phone rings at 3 a.m. and chick goes, "Hey, Tom, I need you to come down here with 10 grand and no questions." And you just go, "All right, dude."
Again.
Like that's your rider. Your person, your real, where your real friends at. That's your real friend.
Al, you and I are having coffee at 2 a.m. and I get a call and I hang up and I go, "Dude, I got to go. That was my rider." You would totally understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah. And I'd be like, dude, I would just be like, be careful.
Yeah.
That's all I would say. Because I'm like, because I know that you have to go, and we all have friends like this. You need somebody that's like, look, bro, this isn't all a sitcom where we get to just have these perfect lives. Sometimes, like, you got to go handle some unpleasant business or help somebody do something, even if it's just like helping your homegirl move out and her boyfriend's like a little sketchy, and you just need to stand there at the door, like just whatever. You want to be the person somebody can call. I would say your real friend, dude, is the person you call on your best day and your worst day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So is this like an updated term for ride or die? Like your ride or die?
Or just probably a shortened term. But that's just my rider. Jess Hooker, man. She's my rider.
So when DMX sang about his friends, the Rough Rider crew, and they would stop, drop, and open up shop, is that him and his riders going around making it happen?
Yeah, yes. They're probably driving. Well, that rider was the RYD, or for the rider motorcycle, which is still a big cultural mark of that part of, I think he's from Jersey, right? Like there's just like that Rough Rider crew. They're all like, they rode those, I don't even know if you're allowed to say it, those rockets kind of motorcycles. I don't know.
Crotch rockets?
Yes. We'll say that.
I thought a BMX was a bike.
Yeah, but no, we're talking about motorcycles.
This is DMX.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like the
one step forward, 7 back.
That was a rough one.
Yeah.
Okay, Al.
Not RUFF
rough. Al, we have a very quick one. Very quickly. Do you have one last one for me?
Oh God, I love you guys. Yes, Tom. Let's go to make sure that we end on a nice on a win. Tom. If I told you, I was just talking to Willie, he kind of came at me sideways. What do I mean by that?
In an unfair manner. He apparently he approached you.
This scenario isn't happening at a dog track. No, it's unfair.
He came at me sideways. I mean, unexpectedly.
You're in the right room, but the light is off. So, but stay there though. Sideways, obviously.
He came at me sideways and unexpectedly, with news I wasn't particularly expecting to happen. He came at me sideways with that story.
You know what it is, and they say it so perfectly in like Goodfellas and Casino. It's a little disrespectful. It's not crazy like, oh, we need to square up and you want to step outside. It's never that. It's just like, if somebody's like, where'd you park the car? Dude, this is the third time I told you I don't have the car. And you're like, all right, bro. Like, it's just like, what's going on? You don't have to, you're a little hostile. You said that a little loud in front of this girl, I like. It came to me a little sideways. It's not like the end of the world. We will have a chat in the car, leaving the bar. About how we talk to friends in public.
I get it now. Thank you, Al. Al Jackson is seen.
Tom, you never come at me sideways.
Daily on the Daily Blast Live. It's always a great pleasure, Al. Enjoy your coffee.
I love you guys. I'll send a picture.
Love you, man. Have a great day. Send a picture.
I will.
You really are 65. Look at this treat.
Bye.
So I can call you my rider now instead of my man 50 grand. Oh,
please. Anything else but my man 50 grand.
All right. Right now, I want to remind you that the Bob and Tom Show was brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about therapy and helping yourself in this confusing world. And what's really unusual about BetterHelp is the therapy, the journey of balance in your life is done online. And BetterHelp will connect you with a licensed therapist. It's also done online, of course. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. How does it work? Well, you fill out a brief questionnaire, and you'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And then you can begin the journey, get the tools to find more balance in your life. The world can be very confusing right now, and therapy is a good way to help yourself. So for more balance, maybe give BetterHelp a try. You visit BetterHelp.com/BT show. You'll get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Take some time for yourself. If you're burned out, if you're trying to help everybody else, and you just want a little more balance in your life. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, survey says, huge. What am I talking about? Well, you'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to...
Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold a Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold a Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
Chew Works rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. Chewworks.com.
I saw a billboard recently, too, that was kind of, it was a billboard for a hospital, and then there was a picture of a smiling woman, and the caption read, "They didn't treat me like doctors, they treated me like friends." Like, well, it's great for her. I mean, she must have really good friends.
Yeah.
Me, when I have to go to the hospital, I want my doctors to treat me like doctors. Okay?
Sure.
To hell with my friends.
Yeah.
My friends don't know how to treat me.
Yeah.
I had sunburn once. You know what my friends did? They slapped it.
Yeah. Sure.
When I told them it hurt, they just slapped it harder and more frequently.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I want doctors who are going to properly diagnose my condition, not my friends who are going to tell me I have a fatal case of the queers.
Yeah.
I want doctors, all right?
Yeah.
Doctors who are going to bring me medicine, not beer that's been kind of peed in.
Yeah.
I want doctors who are going to provide me with
proper treatment.
What? You need new friends, pal.
Yeah, really.
What's this peeing in the beer routine?
Doctors who are going to provide me with proper treatment, not my friends who are going to shoot me with Roman candles as I struggle to get out of a hammock.
It's always funny on YouTube. Always funny.
When do you not struggle to get out of a hammock? I mean, is there an elegant way to get out of a hammock?
No, there isn't.
No.
Especially when you're being pelted with Roman candles that are lit.
You gotta love that.
You do need better friends.
Yeah.
And you're weighing in at what? About 2 1/4?
Oh, you're very generous.
Yeah,
that's very kind. 245.
245. Getting out of a hammock with Roman candles.
I'd watch.
Yeah, I'm in.
People did.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Wow. Don't you bottom out on a hammock?
Hey, come on. Poor Josh.
Josh, we made you sit in the green room all morning.
Isn't that considered a picnic blanket at that point?
Wow.
At the end of my shows, sometimes people will, shout out a request or something like that, which is very flattering. And, you get to do some bit that you haven't done in a long time. And it's kind of fun sometimes to knock the dust off something that you haven't done and do it again,
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
I recently had somebody yell, hooked on phonics, which I hadn't done in a long time. And it's fun to go, oh, man, I haven't done this bit in, years. And that was the bit from the commercial. Do you remember the Hooked on Phonics girl?
Yeah.
The little girl with the braces. Hooked on Phonics, work for me.
Yeah.
And I always wondered, what if she applied what she learned and she couldn't get the commercial right, Hooked on Phonics, working for me. Hooked on Phonics, working for me. Okay, cut. We're not going to move a lot of tapes like this.
No, we're not.
I'm telling you.
Brian Regan.
That you're a cut up, we wish that you would shut up, 'cause you're not helping the show. You're not helping the show. Where you're going, we don't want to go. Your moment of enjoyment will lead to unemployment, 'cause you're not helping the show. Don't you see, Chick McGee? Your career needs a plan B. You're not helping the show. Where you're going, we don't want to go. Bob and Tom are seething. It's time that you were leaving, 'cause you're not helping the show. No, you're not helping the show.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
So, Moody, is your apartment, is it tidy?
It is tidy. It's small. It's tidy. It's a basement.
Oh,
even better.
I thought
looks like we made it.
And I thought I knew the ceilings are low. I thought I had 7-foot ceilings until my 6'6" buddy came over and had about an inch of clearance.
Your ceilings are that low?
They're low.
You can't even get happy.
They're low. I think my apartment's illegal, to tell you the truth. It's a basement with only one exit. And the exit
door,
is blocked by my meth lab. So I think the whole thing
is illegal.
I
could never stay there.
Beautiful neighborhood, though. I live in a great neighborhood. It's in New York City, Astoria, Queens. It's very peaceful. My neighborhood is so quiet. If there's any yelling at night, that means Ecuador scored a goal. I love it. It's a little rowdy. The World Cup's a little rowdy. Other than that,
I'll bet.
You got to come over during World Cup time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And the winner for the worst walk-up music we have is what you're listening to right now.
Yep. We've all begged for this one to be deleted. We don't like it.
Who chooses this?
You're looking at him over there.
This one's called chick's erection.
Oh.
Sounds like a circus.
Well, that's what chicks are in space.
It's a big tent.
That's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
See, it's the big tent. Jess,
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, you know, the massive.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Willie Griswold's here.
I think the worst music we have is that beatboxing one. I hate the beatboxing.
I don't know which one that is.
It's coming up.
I'm sure if I heard it, I would. I'm Chick. Here's Tom.
Okay, the heavy anchor. In order to please Chick, which is something we try to do around here. Yeah. You know, otherwise, what's that term that Al just used?
There's hell to pay.
No. What did Al?
Otherwise, he'll come at you sideways.
Yeah. Otherwise, he'll come at you sideways.
Man with a deep voice.
Perfect.
Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, a cowboy shoots himself in the foot. Goes to the doctor.
Uh-huh.
Doctor asks, is it a sharp pain? The cowboy says, no, it's a shooting pain.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
As it would be for you to shoot yourself.
As sent in by Austin in Iowa.
Well, thank you, Austin.
Thank you. Amen.
Did you hear him dodge the responsibility there?
The other guy no, normally he dodges it right up the front. Look, I didn't write this one, but I'll tell it. So at least you gave him credit instead of blame.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Jess Hooker is right over there. I can see her from here. And she has a stack of news.
Real quick, Jess, you're wearing one of the largest rings I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Will you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a rosary that I had turned into a ring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was originally a rosary that meant something to me, and so I had it turned into a ring.
All right.
Because I
don't... It looks stupid.
And that explains it.
Yeah. No. What's it look like now?
How's it going to feel between your ass cheeks?
Don't they have like 2-finger rings and things like
that?
They
do, yeah.
I'm totally kidding. I think it's cool. I couldn't tell what it was.
It's big.
I thought rosaries were rosary beads. I didn't know there was an amulet.
No, there's usually the Blessed Mother. There's in the middle of the rosary.
Oh, well, there's my problem.
Yeah.
The mother's in my...
historically, chicken mother's not really a big deal.
Jess, it looks like the championship ring they'd give you at like a CYO basketball camp.
There you go.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Right.
No, and I love that you did that with it.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
What do I want? I should make a ring out of something that's special to me.
If you wear a ring in here, I'm going to make fun of you.
Have your own ring?
Wear jewelry in here. See what happens.
Go ahead.
Give it a shot, smart guy.
You don't think I could pull off some kind of ring?
I don't think any guy in here.
Like a pinky ring?
Oh, Chick could.
Chick can pull off jewelry.
No, Chick wears those leather bracelets.
I like leather bracelets.
We all talk about him behind his back.
You girl.
Thor. I knew you guys were saying that.
So, I don't know, Josh, what do you think? Maybe have something with a practical use, like a pizza cutter ring.
That'd be really something, wouldn't it? That would work.
How about a little wheel? Like a geared wheel that could cut.
like the guy that used to wear a bracelet, excuse me, a necklace that would have with a church key on it, they'd call it. Back in the day, you'd have can openers, and you'd see the guy at the frat party with literally a necklace with a can opener hanging from it.
Josh could get the oven knob.
Just a big oven knob. This is very special to me. This was from my first oven. And,
frozen pizza.
My first lasagna. I couldn't bear to throw it away.
I wanted to keep it with me.
So Miles,
such a silly image.
An oven knob.
My older brother, he'll wear like a skull ring, and that's kind of a creepy Halloween spirit thing. Would you do like a Freddy Jason ring? Would you do a Halloween ring? Something horror themed?
No, I really wouldn't.
No, I think oven knob's the winner.
That is funny because it's so big. And I just, people of course would go, what do you got?
Tell me about that.
I'm glad you asked.
Meant a lot to me.
It was my first Kenmore, and it really meant
Boy, I
something.
got a lot of use out of that.
Boy, did I bake.
So you got a nice, deep meaning to your ring, and you wore it here. Did you think you were going to get called on the carpet?
I didn't. I thought it just kind of went with my.
It totally does.
My bed sheet dress.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. No. What's happening in the world of news?
Well, we've been teasing it all morning. We've been talking about boobies and pee-pees.
As we do.
Please continue to use the medical terms.
But
Go ahead, doctor.
Yes. World Data has shared its data on the countries with the largest average breast size.
Okay.
As well as the penis size.
Sweden. Is it Sweden?
It's got to be Sweden.
Yeah. So globally, a natural female breast has the average size somewhere between a large A and a small B cup in the U.S. system. The 5 countries with the largest average breast size are...
Right.
You guys want to take a guess?
From biggest to smallest?
Let's start. Yeah, let's start with it. We'll do 1 through 5. We'll start with 5.
Give me Germany. Give me Brazil. Give me Israel. Give me
Russia,
South Africa, and Russia. Pat at it.
No, so far
none of them are there.
You suck, Willie.
Really?
No.
Australia.
United Kingdom comes in at number 5.
Yeah, they're carrying around some gnats.
The average cup size is a C.
Whoa.
But in correlation with the body mass index at a 27.1. So this is what we're doing. Yeah. So it is also your BMI in comparison.
I hate this. This is supposed to be a boob story, and I have to do math.
So are they saying it's because there are fatter people over there?
Possibly.
Is that what that means?
That kind of seems to be on trend with this. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then number 4, USA. USA.
All right.
Red, white, and boobs.
And these are augmented or unaugmented?
No, these are natural breasts.
Yeah.
Heavy
So
gnats,
it'd be a slightly bigger C.
Yeah, so it's also a cup size. Yeah, cup size of C here in the U.S. with a BMI slightly higher at 29.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, number 3 is Iceland.
What?
Iceland.
Yeah. But their BMI is 25 with a cup size of C.
Also, hardest nipples.
Because ice.
Yeah, cold to chilly.
Yeah.
Icy.
And then coming in at number 2, Luxembourg.
How about that?
Luxembourg.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Barely a country.
All right. And no final guesses for number 1?
Number 1, knockers.
Mexico?
Nope.
You got nothing.
Norway. With a cup size C to D and their BMI at 26.
Some hefty jugs there.
I can't focus.
Big old hammers.
Norwegian boobs. Wow.
Yeah.
Fill up the fjord with that one, Zelda.
Zelda.
It's a Norway name for your father, Zelda.
Yeah. When we come back, we have the same survey, but this time it's for the boys.
Yes.
We'll find out who has the largest male member on the Peter meter, if you will.
Yeah.
When we return, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom.
I'm just getting ready for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers. This is an easy one. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 9, on a big rig. And they're rolling.
Math is hard.
Okay, Roman numeral. I'm here. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, there's I, I V V V I V I V I X X X I X I X I X I V X V X V I X V I X V I wheels on a big rig.
Yes, very good.
Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's XVII, XVI, 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 XIV, XII, XII, XIX, VII, VIV, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman.
All right. Zowie.
Girl, the food was great. The company even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. You know what I'm thinking. Let's make love. We're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late. Let's just do it on our first date.
Got in from TPA through ATL, and hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Speaking of Kennedy.
That's a good shout-out. That is a good shout-out, yes, thank you.
John Kennedy Jr. made
Why do you think they call us Skimpy Little Suda Teddy anyway? Thank you. You want to go watch the films of Bobby's funeral at my place? Well, what do you know? It's 4 a.m. and we're drunk. Well, let's make whoopee. Wear my Oxford cloth.
I was on a plane with one of the Kennedys one time.
Really?
Yeah, lucky to be. Yeah, it was Ted Kennedy. He was on the plane. And he was in first class. I was in the back,
sure.
with the degenerates. But what a great name to be born. Kennedy or Rockefeller or something like that. My luck if I was born in money, my last name would be Massengale. My dad, the big douche baron. The douche baron. Everywhere you go, you got waiters making fun. You want oil and vinegar? Shut up and bring it. My dad, the big douche baron.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
I'll tell you what I sound like when I make love to a woman.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty bad at it. I call it making like. When I make like to a woman, I sound like a very scared man who's crossing a very thin sheet of ice. And all he's trying to do is get to the side alive. Sounds something like this. Oh my God. I'm so scared. I could do this. Oh, thank God that's over with. Oh, my God. I have to lay down. That's hot. Yeah, that's hot.
Today's Cliff Notes Theater, the monumental epic movie Titanic.
Oh. Man, this is some boat. Uh-oh.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. Cliff Notes Theater, when you just don't have time to set through the whole movie.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Go! Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
That's right. Stronger than dirt.
There's Ace Cosby. Freddie's B.O. is
Freddie's B.O.
Oh, that's
Stronger than dirt.
There's Willie Griswold. What's up? I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Freddie's B.O.
Key change.
Poor Freddie.
Stronger than dirt.
They bullied a child, Willie, your dad, and his friends.
Oh,
Everybody gets bullied. If you're stinky, you're going to get bullied for being stinky.
You're pro-bully.
No, we all got bullied for something.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, I'm only pro-bullying for, ugly, fat, weird kids. So.
I was one of those.
So was I.
How would you like to see the Tom Griswold origin story when he was in school?
Well, we know why he was bullied, right?
Oh, a number of reasons. Everybody is.
Puberty late.
Lack of
No
pubic hair, right?
pubic hair.
That would probably start with his parents holding the infant Tom.
Yes.
Checking his scalp for 3 6s.
There it is.
Also, if you were ever bullied with your smart mouth, I am certain you were the cause of the bullying. Sometimes we'll be in here and you'll be like, you guys are being so mean to me today. And it's like, yeah, because you called me a loser. You called Josh a masturbator.
How dare you be so accurate in your insults?
I was bullied by, it turns out, like the runner-up or the second runner-up of the Golden Gloves boxing champions
Really?
in Central Ohio. Yeah. He was a bad man. And it was like a classic movie. I mean, he picked on me and then I made him laugh one day and we were best friends after that.
Matthew Perry claims that he bullied and punched a young Justin Trudeau.
Yes. I've heard that.
No. I've heard that in his book.
Yeah.
He absolutely beat Justin Trudeau's ass.
Look at the Prime Minister. I punched him in the face.
Matthew Perry's mom was the press secretary for...
Yeah, she was big into the Canadian politics.
Big Daddy Trudeau.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took Matthew Perry to wipe the brown makeup off of his hands after he punched Justin Trudeau.
Oh, is Trudeau often caked up?
He did a little blackface.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought we were just sitting around talking, and now evidently...
Well, it's time to get back to manly things. We had the survey of breast sizes internationally. They also did one for the male member. I'm very skeptical of these numbers because I don't know how they would have ever gotten them.
Well, you certainly skew the statistics, don't you, Tom?
So here's my question, as the only girl in the room who doesn't sport this kind of equipment. Have you all measured yourselves at some point?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to say no. Yeah.
Have you ever let a girlfriend measure you at some point?
No. I honestly don't know the length of mine.
No.
In your head right now, Willie, do you know the length?
No, and also it kind of varies right now because I'm losing a little weight, the blood circulation. Sometimes I'm having a great day. Sometimes
exactly. Do women know that you can have you have good or bad hair days, that you can have a good wiener day?
Yeah.
One girlfriend, she took both her hands and just kind of.
Oh my God!
Like a baseball bat?
Yeah, sure. Choked up a little bit,
twisting each other.
Jess wants to run to her car right now for some reason.
Yeah.
So, these stats. Who's doing the measuring here? Is this self-reported?
Who knows?
So if you had to, again, the worldwide average is what they're saying. World data is sharing this information. The worldwide average penis size is 5.35 inches.
5.35. Okay.
Is that
Do we have a measuring
angry
tape in
position or the?
What kind of a monster would have a 5?
It must be erect.
Gotta be angry.
Do we have a ruler or a measuring tape in here? No. Okay.
It's probably 5'5" because most guys that are 5'3" lie.
Well, because this is like 5 inches, right?
No, that's about a foot and a half.
Oh, my bad.
There's a measuring tape. There's a measuring tape.
Oh, all right.
I feel like
so here, let's see. 5.35.
Unfurl 5 inches. There you go.
Okay.
Look at the size of that hog, huh?
This is about where you're at.
Yeah.
Just the yellow part of your measuring tape.
Yeah.
Listen, that's
Put that down.
we
All right. It's hard to tell.
So let's just do the countries quickly. What do we got here?
Okay. So we're going to start with number 5, Haiti.
Haiti, okay.
Okay, 6.3.
Those Haitian wangs.
Do you guys want to know how tall the men are and the percentage of the height compared to the
I don't
wing?
think so.
Let's just talk penis
Thank you.
today.
All right. Next is Sudan.
Cool. Sudan.
Sudan's they're clocking in at 6.4.
Clocking in, Tom.
Yeah, if I were in Sudan, I'd be flying out right now. I'm just saying.
You take your 6.4 wang and get the hell out of there?
Yeah.
And Bolivia coming in at number 3 with 6.5 inches.
Okay.
And then we have Cameroon.
Which chick is a quarter of or something? Or?
Well, let's not talk about that. Yes, 3%.
Okay.
Wow.
Cameroon is barely coming in at number 2 at 6.56. All right. And then for king of the biggest
Tom,
wang,
are you yawning or measuring your mouth to these statistics?
all right, number 1 is Ecuador.
Really?
6.93, just under 7 inches.
Things along down there by the equator.
Yeah, there you go.
Hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you see this at the bottom of the list? Wow, for the second time it comes up today. Cambodia.
Yeah, ranks at just under 4 inches.
First the
3.95.
Khmer Rouge, now small.
Oh, boy. We can revisit Cambodia.
And these are all erect links, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
yeah.
you.
This says average in Cambodia 3.95 as opposed to 6.56 in Cameroon.
So the largest, Ecuador, what was the size?
6.93, just under 7
Let's
inches.
get to 6.93 here. All right. Okay.
That's a hole.
Can I just tell you guys, this is enough. This is enough. This is plenty. You don't.
Plenty.
I don't. Anything over this, I'm going to the emergency room. Like, this isn't necessary.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Okay.
We don't need any
It's
more
an
than
ER
this.
visit, Tom.
No.
Now, what's not enough? If you were to just say, look at 3 inches.
3 inches? No, I can tell you 3 inches it ain't gonna do it.
Okay. Well, then I'm out. Now, who else is out?
Anybody else's day just get ruined?
Pat said yes.
I can tell you in the hospital it's 1 inch.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, in certain situations, yeah.
Yeah,
Boy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Taking Adderall, -2.
Oh, that's an effect?
Yeah, it
Wow.
sucks because your body gets scared. I don't know what's going on.
Really?
Well, no wonder you can focus on other things. That one's not a choice anymore.
Takes that off your plate.
Is that what it is? Because when that thing's going, I can't think about anything.
That might be.
How about that?
Why Ecuador?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
But you know what? I was wondering how the type of underwear that they wear and how gravity would pull and make it longer, maybe.
Potentially.
So the countries that just are
I assume it's like a DNA
probably
thing, but again, where they get these stats, I'm very skeptical.
World data.
It's not a bunch of guys walking around in white coats. You know, that'd be a weird gig. Hi, I'm from the United States of America. I'm doing a survey. Would you mind dropping your doors and getting an erection? I'd like to measure that.
I would want to know states. What the states with the biggest ones are.
I feel like it's something low key, like Nebraska. I feel like everybody up there is just packing.
Yeah, just some Huskers up there.
Yeah,
Old corn Huskers.
Idaho, Hawaii.
I think it's possible.
You never know. Well, thank you very much.
You're
Jeff.
going with Hawaii. All right?
I'm hitting it different now.
Okay.
For me and my people.
All right, fair enough.
Who are your people?
Polynesian. I don't know. I was goofing around. I was hoping you guys would do the work on the rest of that one.
All right.
Oh, what about Sylvester Stallone?
Let's talk about.
Yeah, what about him?
I'm a huge fan. I actually think he's a terrific actor.
I love him. Adele is buying his house.
How about that?
And turns out that the Rocky statue that he has overlooking his pool was a deal breaker.
What do you mean?
Stallone wanted to take it with him, and Adele said, "No way. If you don't leave the statue, I'm not buying your house."
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He couldn't have it all, could he?
Stallone admitted that he did want to take the statue, but Adele told him that's going to blow the whole deal.
Oh.
He said the singer is doing a complete renovation of the home, adding she's making it gorgeous.
And keeping the Rocky
and keeping
statue.
the Rocky statue that overlooks the pool. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
That is neat.
Did you do the same thing at your last house, Jay?
I don't have a statue of me there.
Oh, that's because of your previous house. They kept it, right?
Yeah, they said there's a real day breaker.
Right. That's right.
Get rid of that statue.
Just go ahead and fill all this in, and I'll agree.
It's a fountain.
That's right.
Right?
It comes out of my wang. Is that what you want? Water comes out. Is that what you want?
Shoot straight up halfway across the pool. Very
It's really something. Yeah.
It's really something.
Thank you very much. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. If you get caught up in what's everything's going on right now, it's so confusing. There are 1,000 channels on my TV set. Yeah, we're all kind of in a post-COVID haze. Maybe it's time to get some therapy, get some balance in your life so you can help all the people asking you for help. So don't leave yourself behind in the rush hour that is life right now. Check out BetterHelp. What it's all about is connecting you with a licensed therapist. And the whole thing is done online, and I mean the therapy as well. Your journey of self-discovery is done online, which makes it a lot more convenient, very flexible, and suited to your schedule. The way it works is you fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist, and by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And then you begin that search for balance with therapy. Now, if you'd like to check this out, you just go to betterhelp.com/BT show. That'll knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/BT show, and it's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Give yourself some tender, loving care. And the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Coming up, we have beer in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Frank Caliendo's been our guest on the show quite recently. And
We have a punk version of The Way I Am.
Why can't you do it?
We don't have electric guitars.
Oh, I see. We can imagine.
I have to scream, though. Should I back off the mic a little bit?
Look at the engineers and ask them.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, okay.
Ask the
they look
boys
like
behind
they're
the bars.
positive. So this is going to be an acoustic version of the punk version of The Way I Am.
All right. This is
All
new.
right. You scream with me, though, so I don't look like an idiot.
All right. Okay.
Screaming by myself.
Go ahead, engineers. It's up to
Shepard's
you.
not going to like this. I'll back off the mic a little bit. You have to imagine this is an electric guitar, okay?
I've got
and
it.
you come to the show tonight, you'll see us headbanging. If you were falling, then I would catch you. If you need a light, then I'll find a match. 'Cause I love the way you say good morning. Take me the way I am. If you are chilly, then here, take my sweater. If your head is aching, then I'll make it better. 'Cause I love the way you call me baby. Oh, baby. Take me the way I am. I'll buy you Rogaine when you start losing all of your hair. I'll sew on patches to all your tear. 'Cause I love you more than I could promise. And you take me the way I am. With you, take me the way I am. With you, take me the way the way I am.
yes.
yes. Bravo.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it Type 2 Peanut Goo, but yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think he ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
Girl, the food was great. The company, even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late, let's just do it on our first date.
Lock up all of the doors. If I catch you wearing my clothes again, honey, I will file for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold is here. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
What's up?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Do you approve of this music, Frank?
This is all right.
Okay, you're okay with it?
Could be anything.
I feel like someone's about to ask me for money for their church when I hear this, right?
What?
You guys don't
He
hear that?
is a righteous
Yeah,
God.
the big...
it's coming. Yeah, it's like come up music at church.
Yeah, like a mega church vibe.
It's a little
Yeah.
booty-ish. I don't mind it.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Okay. Let's see now. We have...
Put a check mark next to this.
Thank you very much. We have Ms. Jess Hooker sitting in for Christy Lee. Christy went to see Peter Frampton last night in Greater Dayton. Mr. Frampton on stage tonight in Cincinnati. Go see him. He's the best. You know, I'm so excited. He's doing the encore, the little bit of the classic humble pie stuff. But right now, I look at Ms. Hooker and I say, what's happening over there?
You often hear of what you can't bring on flights, but here are some of the weird things the TSA will let you bring.
Oh, all right.
Antlers.
Kids.
Yeah, kids. You're allowed to.
You are allowed to bring
Oddly
kids.
enough, you can bring children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Antlers.
Wow.
Antlers can be packed in carry-ons or checked bags. If they're being carried on, make sure they are packed in something that can fit in the overhead bin or underneath the seat of the airplane.
Okay.
Yes.
Would people just have them loose?
I think it depends. Like if you were, I think of someone who was maybe on a hunting excursion and they got a big game piece.
Sure.
And they didn't want to check it, so they brought it with them.
Seems.
I think the antlers that you have for your dogs, probably what they mean. They don't mean a full rack from a deer, I don't think.
Boy,
That
my
wouldn't fit
my
in the
dogs
overhead.
love those antlers.
Yeah, they do.
If you're looking for a good chew toy for a dog. Get them some of those antlers. They'll eat them for weeks.
Yep.
The head starts to rot.
Yeah, sure. There's that.
Well, the jackalope antlers, those would fit, right?
Yeah.
Those would fit.
Remember Dave Coulier's jackalope character?
I do, and I loved it. Loved it.
That was fun on America's Funniest People, I believe,
Yes.
because it would follow home videos.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh.
Artificial skeletal bones.
You can take them on a plane.
They're allowed on both the carry-on and the checked bags.
Like a full skeleton guy that you can sit next to you? And
Yes.
If you buy him a seat.
Oh, my God.
Yes, if you buy him a ticket, you should be allowed to have a fake skeleton sitting next to you. And insist they get served soda and stuff.
Yes. He'd like the 7-Up, and could we have the full can?
And he wants the full can.
Yes.
If you guys, my mom drives around with a full skeleton in her car year round.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I just said. She drives around with a full skeleton in the passenger seat, decorates it for each holiday.
My God.
Tell us. What does she say about it? I just think it's funny.
Yeah, she thinks it's fun. She does it mostly for the grandkids. They get a kick out of it. They think it's hilarious. It does, but I can't remember the name of it now.
Is it a male or a female skeleton?
It's a female skeleton because her wigs change.
Is she single?
My mother is very single.
I meant the skeleton.
Oh, yeah, I assume.
So be nice to Jess. As another person whose parent is a total weirdo, I completely get this. I have a lot of sympathy for you.
Thank you.
And look at how Tom is looking at Tom just looked at you like you were a different person.
I know he judges people, but he definitely judges people based on their parents.
What are you doing?
I know.
Your mother has a skeleton?
Oh,
She
you're
does.
right. If we
Year-round.
pay for props for that skeleton, if I buy that skeleton a mustache, perhaps.
Oh yeah, she puts sunglasses
It's
on
a
in the
girl
summer.
skeleton.
In the summer, she has sunglasses and a lei, and she wears a lei, like a Hawaiian
No,
lei.
if someone has to sit there, can she pick it up and put it in the trunk?
Oh yeah. But no, the skeleton never goes in the trunk. She just goes to the back seat. She has a seatbelt all the time.
Of course.
She never has passengers. So.
I hope that one time she gets 2 hot coffees and then a big gulp, and she has to put it in the hip of the skeleton.
Yeah.
4th of July is coming up. I hope an Uncle Sam hat is
Yes.
going.
Yeah. Always with the
When she goes through
fireworks.
like drive-thrus, do they say something?
She enjoys conversing with people about it. She likes to tell them about it. Yeah.
Does she talk to it?
I don't know. All
right.
That's a good question. If she
Maybe
talks
sing to it?
Tom,
Yeah.
this is all true.
So she can go the HOV lane, right?
I have no idea. I don't know what Jess was thinking, but
I
this
don't
is
know
all.
either.
I'm thrilled. I love this.
I'm thrilled.
I want to hear
So
more.
our topic is things you can take on an airplane. Apparently, if you buy a ticket, you can take a skeleton on an airplane. What else?
Yeah, biological specimens.
Let's not do this.
Non-infectious biological specimens and
I mean like a frog?
preservative. Yeah, and
Frog in a
preservative
jar?
solutions.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Are allowed in carry-on bags and checked bags if special instructions are followed.
This is my emotional pig fetus.
What a freak that person is.
His name is Arthur. Or it would have been.
Tom hit on this earlier. Bowling equipment. TSA allows bowling balls in carry-on and checked bags.
What about pens? Can you bring
Bowling pins are allowed in checked bags only because they are considered.
They're only allowed in checked bags.
Only allowed
you
in
can't
checked bags.
You can't take a bowling pin on as a hand carry-on luggage.
Good. Yeah, that could be used as a bludgeon.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That's
hit
what it
somebody
says.
with a bowling pin, they're going to get your attention.
Yes. Seems like a weird.
Yeah, who has the pins?
I have my own bowling pin.
You can take a guitar on a plane, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
But
yeah,
not
you
a bowling pin. I mean,
They make you put it in the closet up front.
I know you can take a guitar on a bus, can't you, Pat?
Yeah. All the way to Los Angeles.
That's right, baby.
Because you could kabong somebody with a guitar just as much as you could with a bowling pin.
I think the guitar will break. I don't think the bowling pin would, right?
I think the skull will break before the bowling pin.
Take this plane to Cuba.
All right. Cattle prods. Cattle prods are not allowed in carry-on luggage, but can be packed in checked bags.
Okay. Can a gun be checked?
It
Checked,
can
yeah.
be
Okay, yeah.
checked, and I think it depends on the state that you're traveling to.
Gotcha. All right.
Sometimes the TSA guy will let you bring the gun on the plane. You just have to threaten to use it against
And you'll meet
Same goes with a dynamite vest.
you get to meet some new policemen.
Yes, yeah.
They may be friendly at first.
Love making new friends, right?
Yeah. Handcuffs. In case handcuffs are a travel necessity for you, TSA does not mind you traveling with these in carry-on bags or checked bags.
All right.
Really?
Right. Yeah, so if you need to...
Get a little kinky.
I just thought if you were taking someone hostage and you had to strap them to the seat.
Hey, you have your proclivities, I have mine.
Let's see if this stewardess takes off without. I cuffed her.
Where is he?
I cuffed her to the tray. You ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, you're staying with me, honey.
Right here.
Hookahs are allowed in carry-on bags and checked bags.
What about the charcoal used with the hookah? Can you bring that on board?
I have no idea how a hookah
We don't
works.
know, you hippie.
Yeah,
You guys never.
We'll find out.
Far more about hookahs than I do.
What's the charcoal?
Okay, so a hookah is basically a little vase, and then there's a pipe that goes down into the vase that sucks the water. It doesn't suck the water; it makes the water bubble or whatever, and then it goes. There's a shisha,
and the hoses
come out. Shisha's flavored tobacco. You put foil over that.
That's what the hookah smoking caterpillar smoked, and now.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and then you have pokes through the foil, and then charcoal on top.
It's a good way to get thrush, essentially.
Wouldn't the residue
And you
of
don't
the
want thrush.
residue of the marijuana be actionable?
Most people don't smoke marijuana out of a hookah.
Yeah, just the
It's
flavored
flavored
tobacco.
smoke.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that if you go to a hookah bar and your friend Floyd puts marijuana inside, you get kicked out real fast.
Was Floyd upset about? Hey, I what?
He was. What did I do? He had no clue.
Well, sir, you brought drugs.
Now, I'm looking ahead on this list of things that the TSA allows. Magic 8 balls are not allowed in carry-on luggage?
Only in checked bags.
Why?
Yeah. I would guess
Is it
that's
because-
something to
because
do with
the
the
fluid?
inside.
Ah.
Yeah.
The fluid.
I don't know what.
I asked my Magic 8 Ball, I go, can I bring you on the plane? It said, check again later.
Yeah.
So funny.
And I'm just waiting. I missed my flight.
It was not funny.
I loved that.
It wasn't.
Made me miss
I'm
my
sorry.
flight.
Let's not. This is what just happened. I said it. Willie goes, that is so funny. And just, no, it wasn't.
He's still mad at the ring.
She does not want you to encourage
I have to disagree with you, Jess. I think that was quite funny.
Jess was adamant. No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't put it together at first. Yeah, it has to be the fluid.
It would have
That's
to.
such
Yeah.
a weird.
Maybe they burst.
Oh, that's but then why would you be able to put it on the carry-on or the
No, it's just
the check?
because the fluid could be
I think they blow up. Yeah.
Why don't you ask your Magic 8 Ball?
Well, let me check. Not likely. I was wrong.
No one laugh at that.
Tough crowd.
You know, that other knob comment gave her lots of confidence.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Yeah, all of a sudden you're Rodney Dangerfield over there.
Anything else odd?
Live aquatic items. Live coral and live fish can be packed on carry-on bags.
This
in a
is
clear,
Mr. Puss,
transparent
Mr. Octopus.
Wait, I can bring a fish on a plane, but I can't bring my damn toothpaste?
It would appear so.
Yes. You can take an eel, but not your shampoo.
Boy, eels are weird, aren't they?
Oh, are they snakes? Are they fish? What are we doing here?
What are they?
Round them all up. Get rid of them. That's what I say.
Nunchucks, only allowed in checked luggage, obviously. This is what I loved. Parachutes.
Wow.
TSA lets you travel with these in carry-on bags and checked bags following special instructions.
What if you're wearing
I was going to say,
when you get on the plane?
has anybody ever worn a parachute onto a... hey, I'm prepared.
Well, it kind of goes into that. Parachutes must be packed separately from the other baggage and will be inspected at your end destination.
Here's the problem. If you come on wearing a parachute, everybody's going to want to wear a parachute. They're going to see it. They're going to go, where's my parachute? Blah, blah, blah.
Did D.B. Cooper bring his with him?
No, he demanded them.
They have him on board?
They landed in Portland or whatever, and then he got the passengers off, and they brought on more
They
parachutes.
brought on more parachutes, and then she heard the gangplank go down, or the stairs go down.
Exactly.
And they got down to an altitude. The stairs went down. The stairs came back up, and he was gone.
One of my favorite things about that whole story, apparently he was a perfect gentleman. Look, the stewardess really enjoyed sitting with him.
No, and that that one documentary, they interview her, and he was absolutely pleasant.
Yeah, yeah.
The craziest ones are usually very charming. In my experience.
Patty Charms back there.
We got a letter here that's our friend Todd.
Now remember, whatever Josh says, it's not funny.
Todd from Fort Myers, he got a baseball, and he caught a foul ball at a game, and he was flying home with it, and TSA was like, yeah, I don't know about this. And he was like, what? I'm paraphrasing.
Sure.
And apparently they were like, look, it's either a grenade or a baseball. What? We have to check. And so they checked. Okay, it's a baseball.
How do they check?
Open up the bag.
You can paint. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice. I'm sorry, this was a carry-on bag.
No, well, I thought they had machines now that they could see in your bag. Just
you know what, though?
Take a look at them.
Even if they go, boy, it sure looks like a baseball, we'll still go ahead. Go ahead and check.
Yeah. Be thorough.
Yeah, why not?
I don't want to be crazy. I don't think hand grenades belong on planes. How about that?
Call me nuts.
Okay, now this says you're not allowed to carry on a whole lobster.
Okay.
No, just the claw. You can take the claws, though.
Like 3.5 ounces of lobster? Can you do that? Is that the rule? Can you bring butter for your lobster? Can you bring a roll?
Wait, no, I guess you can't carry on a live lobster, apparently.
Okay.
Sir, you can't carry on that live lobster. No problem.
Problem solved.
And
the lobster goes, what?
I would have taken a train.
I wanted to go to Colorado.
A lobster could be a weapon.
Sure.
Give me the whole fresca, bitch, or I'm going to have this thing use your pictures on your ass.
You want to get pinched?
The last time I flew, and I had like a Bluetooth speaker and my computer in my carry-on bag, and they didn't open it up or check or anything.
But it also, I think, depends on the airport that you're flying out
It's
of.
crazy.
Some of them are a little more lenient.
Well,
to
I have a question.
Atlanta? I flew out of there.
A lot of buildings don't have a 13th floor.
Right. Bad luck.
Why do airports have a gate C4?
They do. Yeah, let's not name it after a plastic explosive.
I'm just asking.
That's funny.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You sure? Jess didn't say it wasn't. She just damned it by not even chuckling.
She's a tough audience, yeah.
My point is, a Bluetooth speaker and wires, doesn't that look like a bomb? Why didn't they stop me?
Yeah, you should have been stopped.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not on a list.
And a computer.
No, dude, they know. They know what all that stuff looks like. They know the good and the bad. That said, though, last time they thought my toothpaste, I had the little 3.5 one, and it was kind of sharpened at the end because I tried to get it all out the night before, and they thought it was a knife. They thought it was a blade. They stopped me. Jammed me up.
They jammed you up.
But again, okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
I don't mind doing it. And are they ever going to make up their mind about shoes?
I did not have to take my shoes. Well, I was TSA pre-check, so because I'm somebody.
Oh,
so
you got pre-check money?
Oh yeah.
I am not pre-check money, and I went through the Atlanta airport last week, and I didn't have to take my shoes off.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's because your feet are so little. Even if they're full of C4, it wouldn't really affect the plane.
Every airport is different, and they all have different rules, and they're there every day, and I'm not there every day. And when I'm there, they're acting like I'm the idiot because I'm not there every day, and I don't know their rules.
Yeah.
But I know that's a tough thing. They could be more pleasant, but they also deal with utter morons.
I don't blame them.
I know.
You see the last guy that come through, Josh somebody. Yeah, blah, 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 C4, magic 8 ball.
Oven knob ring.
I called ahead to his Atlanta connection. I said, full body cavity search.
Have you guys ever been pulled to search full body?
Yes. For a while there, it was like 6 times in a row, and I went, I'm on a list.
Yeah.
I know I'm on some list.
Wow.
I was late.
Look at you.
Exactly. Well, that's what my dad said. He goes, hey, you're a single, like 25-year-old
dark
white male. Yeah. You probably fit many profiles for plane blower-uppers.
You only fly one way.
I had and have, and I use it as my gym bag, a funky old leather like carry-on size case.
Yes, I had it. They brought it over. John Smith brought it over in the Mayflower. I don't know.
I would mention the brand, but I know you don't speak the language.
Anyway, I know it's a Louis Vuitton, one of the originals.
It's not a Louis Vuitton. But every time I'd go to, they would put some stuff on it, and every time I'd get pulled over. So I stopped carrying it. I don't know whatever, but it's just this leather thing.
Interesting.
Sets off some sensor.
But you weren't bodily searched.
No, but I mean they would take the bag, empty it out.
Because
they'd rub this stuff on it, and
because I got pulled aside, coming back from Vegas one time. I had a bag of quarters.
Good.
And they couldn't figure out what it was. So they pulled me aside, and I just pulled it out. And
But hey, it's a bag of quarters.
Yeah.
A bag of quarters.
They recognized that as American legal tender. And they said, "Wow, you must be a real big high roller."
I've been saving for years for this trip. How
Sorry.
much is it?
I'm going to the strip club after I land, so I want to be ready.
Bing. Bing. I have my bag of quarters.
What are you up to, a skee ball tournament?
those are my winnings.
Yeah. By the way, I love skee ball.
It's one of my favorite things. I will eventually have one in my home.
I'm with you, Josh.
Buddy, you can swing that now, I think.
For my forever home.
Gotcha.
We should go to Chuck E. Cheese and have a contest.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Chuck E. Cheese. I dominate. I'm incredibly great at skee ball.
Oh, see, now we all think we're good at this.
I'll just have to watch from 200 yards away.
There's an adult superstore right next door to the Chuck E. Cheese.
That has always fascinated me.
Isn't that wild?
All right, kids, we'll be back in an hour.
Is an adult superstore what I think it must be?
It is, yeah.
I don't know.
It's just an adult store. It has all
lingerie,
the things, clothes,
toys,
movies,
erotica.
Yeah.
Let's take Tom in there.
No, thanks.
No.
Is there a church?
Put Tom in the ball pit.
Is there a church next to that in case there's not enough sin going on?
No, there's a Trader Joe's and a tile store.
Oh, that's my Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it is.
I love that.
And there's a furniture store called Everything's $15,000.
I think that we should take the employees of Trader Joe's and have them all run the Senate and the Congress. They're the nicest people in the world.
And the employees of Chick-fil-A, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Right now, I want to talk about sleeping. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. And if I were to ask Chick McGee, well, I will right now, since you're here. What is your sleep number setting, mister?
100.
That means a firm mattress.
That's right.
And we could call Miss Christy Lee, but I know for a fact that her sleep number setting is not so crisp.
20.
45.
Oh, yeah, it is 45.
She likes a less firm mattress. The sleep number bed, the foundation of the sleep number bed, and their whole program has been adjustable firmness. What am I talking about? Well, at the touch of a button, you can change the firmness of the mattress. And either side has its own setting. So this is real simple. If she wants it that way and you don't, that's okay. Do your own thing. As Peter Fonda said in Easy Riders, do your own thing in your own time, man. He was not referring to sleep number beds because they were camped out on the ground. The point is, the sleep number people have really perfected adjustable firmness. They didn't stop there. All kinds of stuff. They've got temperature controls. They've got the ability to have the head of one side raise or lower. It's all there at the Sleep Number store for you to view. I want you to check it out because right now the Sleep Number store has a very special event. The event involves the Sleep Number Queen C2 Smart Bed. It's just $8.99. And this is a bed that's going to last a lot longer than a conventional mattress. You can save $200 on the Queen C2 Smart Bed this week. Special financing is also available for a limited time. See the store for all the details. You'll find the Sleep Number store by going to sleepnumber.com/BT show, and that's the only place you can get a Sleep Number bed. I've had mine, I want to say now, I'm trying to think, 17, almost 20 years. And I love my Sleep Number bed. You'll love yours too. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. Okay, I can see the look on your face, Josh. What is your sleep number setting?
65, thank you. My body requires that.
That got a laugh from Jess. She's interested. Your jokes, nothing.
She thinks my body is
your
funny.
Sleep Number setting, a huge chuckle. When we come back, it's time to learn you a little something. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob.
Now, what kind of vacations do you get? And since you travel so much, Jim, I would imagine that
a vacation
would be staying home.
Yes.
I know last summer you had you
went camping.
There's a semi-disastrous camping experience.
You know, it's my wife. I married this woman who loves to camp, and I'm indoorsy.
Yeah,
you know. She always brings up camping's a tradition in my family. I'm like, hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with the house.
Yeah.
My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. You know? If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house?
How true.
Well, I'm with you on that.
Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. Yeah. He is not a happy camper. Well, why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower.
Yeah.
The camping thing.
Camping.
Are you a shower man versus a bathtub man?
I'm a neither. I'd rather do nothing.
Yeah, just lay in bed.
The shower, yeah, definitely. The bath thing, that seems like a lot of work.
It does.
That just seems, I don't know.
You have to wait.
Yeah, it's just you gotta figure out. You gotta stand up. It's like once I'm standing, I don't want to have to, sit down and then stand again. I'm that lazy. And chick's like,
you are talking my language. I never thought of that before.
And when you stand up out of a bath, don't you have all the suds on you too? Yeah. You're sitting in all that.
Then you got to go take a shower to clean out.
Then you have to rinse off.
Take a shower. I don't understand it.
And they're slippery. Old people get themselves broken hips all the time in them.
Yeah.
I hate bathtub showers more than anything.
Relaxing.
No, they're not.
No. Yes, they are.
Me and I primarily do physics experiments involving flatulence. Basic stuff.
Oh, yeah. It really does bubble. How about that?
Hold a match to the surface of the water, that sort of thing.
I would have never thought of that.
I've not thought of that either.
This is the first show in a long time.
Now you're going to want to take a bath.
I'm going to have to take a bath to see if it works.
I have to take notes.
You guys don't take baths with your significant others?
Well, sure. I mean, I've done that.
Not if you want them to stay your significant others. Honey, let's take a bath. Why don't you do that? I got to check out Sports Center.
You know what Christy wants? She wants a bubble bath
and some sodomy.
That's exactly right.
No.
See, we have to explain.
You have to be very careful what we say, and it's taken out of context.
Family-friendly show.
That doesn't work. See, people don't realize that Christy didn't actually say that. Chick
and some sodomy.
Well, who is that then?
No, but I mean, she said it in a different context.
We were talking about something totally different.
You have it on tape.
Isolated.
You just keep playing it, right?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking. Do you see me moving?
Christy, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, now, Jim, now you're playing.
I want some nice.
Don't play
Christy
the game.
wants some perfume
and some sodomy.
Okay. Wow. Do I have to come over there? I'm not feeling well.
All right. That won't be on the TV show.
No. Hey, you dog owners like me, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. It's called Chew Works. Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a Hold-A-Chew, which is a very durable, chewable bone made of nylon polymer, and it also features a slot, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Yeah.
With the Hold-A-Chew, your big sweetie won't be able to swallow the treat till it's been slobbered down to a safer size. Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
My dog Leo took to it so quickly, he absolutely enjoyed the heck out of it.
Chew Works rolled chew sticks are made of 100% collagen.
Some folks love adding collagen to their coffee. It's great for dogs, too. The collagen rolled chew sticks are safer and healthier. Chew Works collagen rolls are rawhide-free, digestible, and provide joint support and provide for a healthy skin and coat.
And they're made with 100% beef hide collagen, and they're made right here in the USA with no chemicals or preservatives. Cows right out of the Midwest.
Check out chewworks.com today, and your dogs are going to love you for it.
It's for the chewing enthusiast in your life. Chewworks.com.
Comedian Kevin Pollak, when you're on the set with Jack Nicholson in a wonderful movie, A Few Good Men, at what point do you break the ice with him, and how does that work? Had you ever met him before?
No, I hadn't met him before, but he was the most approachable, gregarious screwball I've ever seen on a set. And I tell the story in my stand-up act about how my mom came to visit the set and ended up hitting on Jack Nicholson during shooting the courtroom stuff. And he saw me squirming at the legal table there in the courtroom as I'm watching this, and then that became fuel for his fire, and he came over to where I was sitting and said, "Hey, Kev, how's it going? Listen, I was wondering if you could do me a favor." Yeah. Was hoping you might be able to get your mom off my butt.
I'll bet he didn't say butt.
No, he didn't. She's hitting on me. What the hell is that? What am I supposed to do? Take your mom back to my trailer? Is that what you want?
How's your son?
Oh, he's great.
How old is your son now?
Yeah, he's a little 4-year-old. He actually he loves Thomas the Train. Have you ever heard of Thomas the Tank
Oh,
Engine?
sure.
And they have different names, Donald, Toby. And one day he's got them spread out in the restaurant, and the waitress comes over. She goes, "That's Thomas the Tank Engine. Is Thomas your favorite?" Justin goes, "No, I like Percy. Percy's one of the trains." But unfortunately, he can't pronounce his R's yet. Imagine my horror. The whole restaurant hears my son go, "I like Percy." Who doesn't? Daddy does, too. The guys that sit behind us do. That's my favorite. That's why you're here.
Yeah, Joey from Philly. He likes in the car.
And Rachel, where's your old lady?
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet.
Breathe there.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
What did Elvis
Yeah,
say?
this stinks. There's Jess Hooker. She's at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Willie, this is your least favorite music?
I mean, I hate it so much.
This reminds me of that Eddie Murphy movie where he was a cop.
There's Josh
Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah.
It does actually a
That
little.
reminds me of that Eddie Murphy movie where he was a cop in Beverly Hills.
What was the name of that?
I think it was Axel's Big Day.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom.
It was Axel's day off. We were talking about stuff the TSA allows. There's some interesting, weird stuff on there.
Weird stuff.
Live coral and live fish can be taken on in a carry-on bag if they're in a clear plastic container.
What about dead coral?
Does the container have to have less than 3.5 ounces of water?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's why it says subject to the inspection of a TSA officer.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I guess they assume if it's some kind of explosive, the fish wouldn't be swimming around, huh?
Yeah.
Be my logic. Okay, listen to this. This is a letter here from Allison. She writes, I was stopped by the TSA in Portland, Oregon, with a large bag of gummy bears. Apparently gummy bears and plastic explosives show up the same on their machines.
Oh, it wasn't an edible type thing?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All interesting stuff. We'll get to more of these tomorrow. Right now, we have to discover what happened on this date in history.
June 22. In history.
Okay, I haven't looked at this yet.
Of course not. Here's
Oh, this is a good one. Somewhat appropriate, actually, today, sadly. In 1611, Henry Hudson was set adrift by mutineers. He was never seen again.
I love the Mutineers, that Hey Ho song.
There has to
That's
be.
Lumineers.
There has to be a band called the Mutineers, huh? Don't you think?
That river.
Do you know that story, Jess?
Which one? The one that's going on now with Hamish Harding?
No, the Henry Hudson story.
No.
There wasn't much of a mutiny on that. Oh, we never know, though.
You don't
I'm sure that CEO has been strangled.
That's 1/5 more air for
Yes,
me.
yes.
Okay. Well, that's kind of unpleasant. How about this one? 1633. The Pope forces Galileo to recant his view that the Earth orbits the sun.
That's right.
Now, the Vatican apologized.
Sorry.
In 1992.
Oh, wow. My bad.
Oh, what did it turn out he was right?
Took him a while.
The wheels grind a little slow.
Well, good news.
I didn't know this one. 1939, Princess Elizabeth, who, of course, would become the queen.
Big time Liz.
She met her future husband, Prince Philip of Greece.
You know, the first princess wasn't laid in Greece.
Don't do
For good reason.
too big a deep dive on Prince Philip, okay?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Is he Epstein's buddy? Is that?
No, that's the kid.
That's Andrew.
Did he have the Indian slaves? Is that him?
No. No.
On a lighter note, Adam Sandler joins SNL 1990 on this date.
All right.
He's the best. So funny.
Okay, birthdays.
Oh, I love when he does that.
Here's $100 million. What's your birthday?
Oh, yeah, I like when he does that.
Unbelievable.
Very funny. Gangster, not gangsta. gangster John Dillinger.
Okay.
Okay.
Just murderer John Dillinger. How about that?
No one ever said he's a gangsta.
Well, that's all right.
He was a dummy. If you're a murderer, don't go see a play in Chicago, you idiot.
I think it was a movie.
It was even worse.
Lady in Red.
He had a hot date with some broad in red. What do you want him to do?
You want to see Shrek? I get it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Happy birthday, Chris Christopherson, the fine songwriter, singer, and actor.
Yeah.
Sunday morning coming down.
He wrote the song "Me and Bobby McGee," made famous by Janis Joplin. Oh yeah, that's great. He was a Rhodes Scholar and.
That's right. Knew all about the highway system.
He sure did. He sure did.
Very knowledgeable.
If you need directions in L.A., call Chris. Although not lately.
He's a little weird now, but
I think he's got
hit his head a couple times.
Some issues here. The great actress Meryl Streep, born on this date in 1949.
Boring.
Overrated. Never done anything convincing.
Are you kidding? Oh, sorry.
Of course I'm kidding.
Okay. How about Cyndi Lauper, born in 1950? You know Cyndi.
Now you're talking.
Didn't she come into your station all the time?
She did.
Here we go.
Did you ever kiss her on the mouth?
No.
Oh.
Dad just wants to have fun.
I touched her no place.
Happy birthday, Dan Brown, 1964, the author of
Da Vinci Code?
Mm-hmm.
Angels and Demons?
Da Vinci?
Yes, Da Vinci Code. It's about a fat man who eats food in large quantities and then works on his computer. It's Da Vinci Code.
Is there like a literary ice cream place that would have the Da Vinci cone and all the rest of their ice cream would be themed to some literary
the fudges of Madison County?
From today's show, if you ever get the chance, don't cheat yourself. If Josh or Pat Godwin are anywhere talking, just pull up a chair and just listen. It's
the riveting twins, they call them.
Fascinating.
Just a quick sample. Josh woke up an hour early and really did manage to go back to sleep.
That was amazing.
We learned about the guy in Japan that cooked his own testicles.
Yeah.
What?
He must have a joke. Go on, Tom.
I don't have a joke. If I were there, when I was a kid, I didn't allow my food items to touch one another.
Yes.
You know, the corn couldn't touch the mashed potatoes.
No.
I can't imagine that.
Yes. If I were with this guy, hey, look, I don't want those balls touching that beef.
That's just gross.
That's disgusting.
Wrap it up, Gracie.
I'm a fussy eater. And then he's got a lady friend, not for a fussy eater. Similar spelling. I'm so sorry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.